And my mic is on. We are good to go. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
That was a...
We have 12
Hiya.
people. So welcome Toby Evo to Mr. Death, Nentrell Emmert, CF5A, Joel B. We have currently, if anyone who doesn't know hasn't read the description or the title yet, this is going to be the Celeste Into the Jungle official developer stream. We have 5 people in call right now. The Gur, Hydro, who's a playtester. The Gur is the leader of it, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up? I'm the Gur. I organized this whole humongous thing of a mod. I mapped a lot of it. I composed like pretty much most of the music, the A-sides, and yeah, just organized it. Got like recruited the people, just stayed on top of things really. Yeah, that's me. Hi. Yes.
The Gur, our glorious leader. Next we have Tortoise. He is a decorator and spriter and did a lot for this. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Sure. I am Tortoise. I made quite a large percentage of the sprites and did a lot of the decorating. I also am responsible for any of the painful secrets that you might stumble across. Most of them. There were other contributors, but yeah, that's kind of my thing. That's about it. I organized a lot of the, behind the scenes, like files and stuff like that, but that was about it.
Definitely.
Tortoise did a lot. And then you got BTE, our 3D modeler, and did some deco himself.
Yes, I made the level select 3D model as well as helping out with just general decoration throughout most of the chapters.
And finally, we have Hydro, who, well, let's just say found a lot of stupid stuff. Hydro, yes.
Yeah, hi, I'm Hydro. I broke the mod during development and gave her hell. Basically, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, Hydro was like he was one of the specific case playtesters. We had like a lot of just generic playtesting people, but also like there's a few people who playtested specific things. For example, Hydro was the one breaking as much things as possible.
Hell
We had ML Seg who tested specifically the mechanics, like in depth with task tools to see what kind of junk they can find and the causes for that.
Yeah. And I guess we could give a couple shout outs to people that aren't here, like Cookie, who did quite a bit of mapping.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shoutouts.
Yeah.
I think we should just like go to the prologue because that's
Yeah,
where
we should
credits
get
are.
going.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I can. I mean, it's like one of the bottom things on the left side is game overlay. And I guess if you turn it on, it should show up on stream. If not, then I guess we won't have it.
I can try that. Wait, so...
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, so on Discord, on the bottom of the list of channels we have on the server, you should have the user settings next to the deafen button. And then in that, at the very bottom, there should be a game overlay option.
Oh, I see it.
And then you should just be able to turn it on for Celeste.
Only speaking. It should be on.
Well,
yeah,
I guess we won't be capturing it then.
Stream delay is a thing.
That's true.
Well,
Regardless,
it's already on. It was
begin.
already on. It's not appearing. Is it appearing on the stream?
Oh, right.
No, it's not.
Whatever,
So
just
continue.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, alright. Our voices are different enough, I guess. Welcome Toby, and Tio. So, I suppose we should begin. First of all, what should we rename ourselves to?
I mean, apparently Madalena Jones is too long, which is really unfortunate.
Madalena
John.
Joe, or just Joe.
Joe Maddie.
Joe Mama.
Okay,
Joe.
that's good.
I could do M. Jones.
That also would work. M. Jones.
There you go.
Alright.
Temple of Doom.
Alright,
Yeah, that
and
works.
let us begin.
Go for it. All right. You get 1 second to see the 3D map.
Yeah.
Freak out.
Yeah, I really wish we'd like put the model in the preview before we do that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just so you actually see it when you're on the chapter
Would be
select
cool.
screen.
So I guess one of the first things is to the left. There's
A little
you know
secret.
the fun
Intro
idea
boat.
of intro boat. And
Yes.
here's an unknown fact. I did put in the dark and light pixels on it. I spelled out intro boat in Morse code.
Oh my god. No one figured. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
No
Oh
one would-
wow. Well, I mean,
no one would
it's
know
almost
that.
unnoticeable. It's not like
Yeah, I can
yeah.
see it right here. I can't. Wait, let me like zoom in
Oh.
on it in OBS because I can do that.
Totally unnecessary.
Make sure it doesn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
mess
no,
with
that
the-
is low FPS.
Never heard about
That's
that.
that's gonna mess with the stream a lot. Actually, I
No,
think
it's
it's gonna
just-
lag it.
It is gonna lag it.
Yeah, you're getting
Yes,
lag.
people are saying there's low FPS.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Very
it might be
low.
you also streaming Discord. I don't know.
Might be me
That's
streaming in
fine.
Discord. Actually, let me try and. Can I like hide my own stream?
From yourself.
Yeah.
It's
so it doesn't-
getting better.
But just try going more. It should be fine.
I mean, just not. Yeah, try not touching anything. If I go to. Shit. Wait, if I could. Oh, okay, that uses some. Alright. Let me open the chat on my phone, because if I open YouTube, it actually takes a lot.
yeah, I would assume because it's like a cyclical effect.
yeah, I don't think you need to zoom, but yeah, I don't know about the
I'm
low
not gonna.
FPS.
I'm not gonna at this point. The low FPS, just yeah.
Yeah, it looks better for me
Technical
on YouTube.
difficulties do electric boogaloo.
All right. While I'm doing that, let's
Yeah, we'll
continue
keep an
going.
eye open. Worst case scenario, we'll just see the stream and not Discord, and we'll just like suffer through the delay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently
Oh.
it seems smoother now, according to someone in chat. So
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
Just move.
Right. So
Okay.
first, costume trigger that we show is like up ahead. That's the UI text trigger. It's costume, actually.
Yeah, Max put together the
I
custom.
mean, Arida actually started
it's-
it, and then Max just
Oh, yeah,
polished
that's right.
it.
Yeah, it's really nice though. I think a lot of people could use it in their
Yeah,
maps.
for sure.
It's
Basically, it was because core text was too limited.
Yeah, it's definitely a step up from Cortex.
Yeah.
but it can cause a little bit of lag, from what I've heard. Even still,
It actually did cause a bit of lag on our stream, but
yeah.
bit better now. Maybe.
yeah, it definitely.
Oof.
Yeah,
OBS is not
Yeah,
like
it's-
Discord.
Honestly, you could stop streaming on Discord, and we can
Yeah,
use
stop-
the,
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the
Okay.
delay on stream, and then just kind of talk about whatever you're reaching. We can talk about that.
yeah, we can talk ahead of time.
Yeah, sorry guys for the technical difficulties. This was not expected, but
I mean, you guys can still hear me, so it shouldn't be too bad.
yeah, for sure.
Um,
We'll just foresee
Yeah.
the future a little
It's
bit.
also just prologue in general.
Mm-hmm.
is the stream froze?
That's a bit better.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's
0
it's
FPS.
it's like stopped.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's
oh my
like
god. Okay, it's okay, it's Madeline's moon walking forward.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
let me
hell
try
yeah.
this. Like, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna stop streaming and I'm gonna switch encoders.
right.
Alright, we should be good. Just let it reconnect. Alright, we are back. Now is this better?
Gotta give it a sec.
Yeah, we can't see it yet.
This looks better.
You guys probably have a few seconds above, like you're probably a few seconds ahead of my end, so we'll rely on you guys to see it.
I'm
can
still.
Yeah, this is fine.
I can see the crab moving a little better now.
Yeah, and the frog is just fine.
It's not perfectly smooth, but it's better than like less than a frame.
Yeah.
So we'll deal with it.
Yeah. All right.
I would expect we're gonna they should be fine on the main chapters, but like beginning of chapter 5 might have a little bit.
My computer's a bit of a lemon, but.
Okay.
Oh, and secret down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here, I don't know if you know how to get the jellyfish here.
Yeah, I think you just have to.
Oh, to fall and move left at the same time.
Oh,
I
oh
think.
wait.
Yeah, you have to grab. You actually have to grab that wall
Yep.
when you fall.
This is so dumb.
In this, you can. Nope.
Yeah.
It's a
And
bit weird to set up.
You can get
And not
this
die.
jelly to like places.
Yeah.
You can get this jelly to the end. I did it on a run that was in theory just completely intended strats, but
There we
You
go.
just have to hold.
Intended is a strong term.
Yeah,
Just hold
you
grab.
you gotta grab the jelly and move into it.
I have it.
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can go anywhere with that.
Yeah, I mean, can
You
is
can literally get
strong
to the
word
end of the
as well.
chapter.
And you can actually
No,
get
you
back
can't.
here.
Yeah, if you, for those that haven't seen it, but you can go back to intro boat and sync it with the jelly. Because
There we go.
intro boat is a dash switch.
Well, we
I
can't
really
break
wanted to. I wanted to add a secret, like a door or something that opened when you sunk the boat, but there really wasn't time for it.
There we go.
Prologue was done at the end of the mapping.
Yeah.
Prologue was one
Really.
of the last things that we've done.
Yeah, like we had
Right.
most of it
Yeah.
done for a chunk of time, but a lot of what you're seeing was like final.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's gone.
Yep. Can't go back now.
There's
We're
also a
stuck here.
floor. So I put a floor beneath that so you couldn't die.
That's
Well,
fair.
and so you could put the jellyfish there. But
See, I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's gone.
always
Is it worth
forever.
grabbing it again to show that one dash touch switch?
oh no, don't worry about that
Alright.
thing. Yeah, there is another secret up ahead that you can trigger a switch with the jellyfish.
I love how someone chats like, "Oh, how good are the devs at the game?" Well,
It's probably a good note to
Depends on
say
the
that
dev, I guess.
Ads made like one room in this whole thing, and it was a very short room.
Well, I made this.
Yeah.
I made this.
yeah,
That's
Well,
true.
a gameplay
Yeah.
room. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
true.
you know. So
I think all of us have played through it at least a few times. Some of us much more than others. So we're all
Yeah.
capable at
Yeah.
playing.
I mean, Hydro's definitely
Oh yeah,
playtested
Hydro.
Yeah.
speedrunning the whole thing.
if
I'm
I-
So
if
it's
I was
extremely
doing
good
it,
at it.
normally then
23
something's wrong.
barely.
By
Yeah,
the way,
if Hydro was the one
24,
playing.
sorry.
By the way, shout out to Spoopy Stoop for the high-res art. She's not here right
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
but she
Oh, yeah.
was great. And also all the remixers, including
Great.
Tortoise.
And the animation for when we launch day.
Yeah, that animation was great.
Yeah. That animation was one of many things that were not planned at all. Spoopy just made suddenly an animation, and like we just
Yeah.
wanted to actually.
That was very
Oh yeah,
unexpected.
yeah. We sort of. I actually remember that moment. She was like, "I think I have a promo trailer," and it looked like, "Wait, what?"
It's like hell yeah, we'll totally use it.
My FPS is going
I
down.
also want to. This might be the only room I'll brag about, but I spent like 6 hours decorating this one room.
Holy.
It was the most by far, but yeah, I was just really reworking it constantly.
My FPS is not like this room.
I would assume
mean,
not.
water,
There's a lot of
probably.
water
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mostly water.
and light triggers.
Yeah, you can just go
Could it
through
be
the room.
like?
Oh
honestly.
man, you've not gone to the cockatoo
worth
in
playing
a
on-
while, have you?
Are you going to give yourself a dash?
No, no, I'm turning the screen size down. That might help.
Yeah, you can just continue.
One more try. Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Hello, hello, birdie friends.
Yeah, we're
And this
Definitely
is where
lagging
you,
there.
this is where you could supposedly throw the jelly. You can actually see the touch switch up there. Little secret if anyone wants to see.
To the top left, yeah. If you hit that switch,
Yeah.
it opens up a comp spot above the birds over there.
Then you can go into this little underwater cave.
Yep.
And you're
Emotional
all-
support crab.
Yeah, you're supposed to go here, but you can actually go right down here. Get through these. And we have credited for moral support crab.
Oh god, yeah.
Crab.
Possibly one of the most important credits there are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
Even though it's my idea, it's one of my favorite Easter eggs in this mod.
Yeah. Yeah, the stream does not like water.
Oh yeah.
The game does not like water.
Oh. Someone's dog.
And there's a dog.
The dog apparently does not like water as well.
You can also go up there and get a minor secret of just going above there, but
Yeah.
we got Spriters, Tortoise, me, Crowberry, Nerford, all the decorators, BT, Lenge as well, Lenge. Get some help.
Yeah, Nerfer did all the lantern holding animations for Maddie, which was
Yeah.
pretty nice.
I don't think
That
the
came out
screen
great.
size actually changed anything. So I'm gonna just turn that back up.
Yeah, overall, like, there's, like, things that is very important to say is that there's so much artwork that went into this.
Mhm.
Like,
Mm.
stuff that you can't even realize that is custom here. Which is
Yeah.
just absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah, we resprited
Shout out
almost everything.
Every single person did art for this for you.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
it's crazy.
shoutouts, Max 480.
Mhm.
Huge
That's
shout out to
one of the biggest shoutouts there is, because Max was not just working on Into the Jungle while he was here, and
Yeah.
yet he did
Right.
so much code and just so much tweaking and like so much custom things and new stuff. It's just insane. The ropes are a prime example. He took his
Yeah.
own sideways jump through code and he tweaked it to make ropes essentially.
Yeah, these ropes are just the simplest and yet one of the funnest things in this campaign.
Yeah, even the devs shouted out the ropes and in their stream the other day. They
Oh, really?
commented
Wow.
on they commented on the ropes being
Oh,
one of the most interesting mechanics they'd seen in a mod.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was like walls that you could switch sides on.
Speaking of the ropes, a little behind the scenes commentary. This lizard was actually, like, for the longest time at the start of Chapter 1, and ropes were supposed to debut there, but I had to beg the GUR to put them into this room.
Yeah.
I mean, did you beg? Like, I pretty much
I,
did it as
I
soon as
poked
you
you
asked
for
me.
I poked you for quite a while, the GUR. It was a
I
gradual.
literally, I don't remember you needing to like try that much. I
Yeah.
pretty much agreed with you like very quickly. But yeah, I think on the
Different
trailer
points of
it
view.
was, like,
Different points of view.
No
I guess.
bickering.
I guess. On the trailer it definitely was on the start of 1A. You could see it there.
Yes.
Yep, you can get up this wall. That's true. I did make
Yeah,
it
you can
so
get
that
up
wall
there.
was. Yeah, you can get up actually to the very top, going over the. There's a little island up there floating. But
Yeah, I'm showing it
it's
on
I
nothing.
don't think there's anything actually.
There's nothing
specific.
there. Yeah.
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 It's just there to be
I don't
there.
think you can get there actually.
How do you
You
what?
have to like physically get up there.
You actually go to.
Can
Yeah.
get up there with the jelly.
Well, if you go up
Yeah.
the left wall,
Yeah.
Oh god,
not a big
neutrals are
deal.
so hard
You
to
don't-
flag. Oh,
yeah, you don't have to do it.
Don't.
I'm just pointing out
Don't
that
do it.
I already
it's
did.
possible.
Oh boy.
And now we go into this room with a little cutscene.
Yeah, this cutscene is like a lot of things in this mod are very analog. A lot of this cutscene is just like well-placed triggers.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
It's
I,
actually not the only place that is.
Yeah, we had a lot of issues
We'll
with
get
some
into
cutscenes.
how we use triggers later. It's pretty cursed.
I actually
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was fun. to
Oh, are you gonna
add
mention the
lanterns.
trigger, like the one trigger?
What's
Should we
that?
mention
Like,
it when we
there's-
get there?
It's more than one now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot more than one.
Yeah,
But yeah, for sure.
I think yeah.
And
by
the
the
logo
way-
is amazing.
By the way, as we're moving on to chapter 1, if anyone has questions for us in the stream chat right now, any 14 of you, feel free to ask us. We will be glad to answer.
Yes. I mean, yeah, I don't think there's anything that we wouldn't answer at this point.
Well, except
That's true.
some secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
obviously.
one specific thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I have a few things. But, I mean, I don't think we'll ask about them.
Speaking of,
Is there
shout out
anything-
to the beautiful 3D model.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
3D
It was
model that
really
went.
interesting figuring out how all this works. Because
Took
I was
quite a
literally
while.
kind of, I was like learning as I went with it because I haven't actually like done something of this scale at that point. So it was just interesting because it has like 3 different states, like 3 different textures it needs for day, and then like afternoon and night. So,
Right.
yeah.
Someone asked whose idea was the flying golden for 1A. I think that was Tortoise.
Tortoise
Yeah.
idea and execution. I still haven't collected that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, most of the rooms, I'd say about
Hard.
80% of the rooms were fine the way they were, and I tweaked, like 10 rooms maybe to make it work. And it was really small changes in general, except for, the random floating platform on the wall is kind of a weird one that people notice.
Turns out that random platform actually made it possible for you to do the entire chapter with Theo variant.
Oh, really?
Bruh.
That's without that platform.
Yeah,
it
shout out to
would
Green for that,
not
yeah.
been possible.
Who did the Theo playthrough?
Rian 290, I think is the numbers.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
290.
Oh yeah, I like them.
It's insane. Like you guys should watch it when you can. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Some of the spreads there.
Yeah,
Someone did ask, it says, alright, question, this bothered me a lot. So is there any reason the chapter 3 bird doesn't have you hold a grab to hold onto it?
Ah,
Because you can just touch it and then you attach.
There's 2 reasons for that. I'll keep it very short because we're still not there, but there's two reasons for that. Reason 1, pretty simple, is that it's not comfy to hold grab all the time for some people.
yeah,
For some
that's
people
true.
who do like holding grab, like all the time. I'm sorry because ropes has definitely been hard.
Ropes. Yeah.
Yeah, the other reason is because we have bird-rope interaction. And
Yeah, so you can, because you can fly into a rope, and if you're not holding grab, you'll go through it, but if you are holding it, you'll grab the rope instead. So there's
Right.
some interesting dynamics with that.
Yeah, and by the way, yeah, this stream will 100% be uploaded to YouTube as a video, just like any other.
1A with Theo when. Maybe I'll take that challenge on my own channel, but I don't think we're doing it on this one.
No, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
I might try that at some point. That looks fun. Monkey.
Does anyone know
I'm
what
not
Doogie
Please
is?
just go up.
I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah.
Can the bird Dougie or Doogie?
Does the bird dance?
Bird
Is the
bird
bird
does
down?
not. Actually, well, the bird does have a custom animation. It does have a little claw it can do, but I don't think we've added that.
Oh,
Have
is
we?
that
It's
not
in-
integrated?
It's in.
Oh, it's in now.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
great.
It wasn't in for way too long, but it's in now.
I forget how to do this room normally.
You do it.
You just gotta
You
go
have to-
fast.
Yeah, you gotta go fast.
Ah,
You
no.
don't time it. Like,
get
you
good.
don't have to go too fast if you just jump before the pink block appears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
you
that.
gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go from blue
There we
to
go.
where the pink is.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
The
man.
B-sides we won't be
Wait,
going
you're not
through.
meant to go fast, bruh.
I mean, you can, and it works.
Death control with saying this cassette room's hard. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
ironically, doing the funny transitions
get
to
double
who you
gold?
get in the room.
To point out, Death Control I think got like all the Goldens maybe first, or at least very early.
Cube in the chat
Not
asking
sure
if
who.
there's someone in particular in charge of com spots. Not in particular, although like Crowberry and Tortoise mainly did that.
Yeah, I mean, I can. If you're really curious, it's basically chapter 1 and 2 were mostly Crow, and then I think almost all of 3, 4, and 5 I did.
Also, we do plans for seasides. They are in the works.
Yeah.
Designs are happening. They're already some of them are already mapped. We're just like polishing it out. We're mapping the rest of them. We have a special guest mapper for them that will say who it is when it's released.
By the way, I got up to that come spot very legit.
Yes, indeed. Not at
You got
all
the wall out
abusing
first, right?
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, seasides
the
are.
seasides are fun, I'll say that much.
They are
They're really fun.
a lot.
very good.
They are intense, but I enjoy it a lot. Like they're very satisfying to complete.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
If you like the last room of Farewell, you'll
Okay,
you'll
no,
like
it's
the
not-
seaside.
Who likes the last room of
bad.
Farewell?
Let's be
not to
honest.
make that comparison.
Don't scare us.
No, that was a joke.
They're not
It's not
insanely
that
hard. They're just
long.
long. I think they're just long. They're not.
Yeah. More like 7C.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's some things I might say.
Yeah.
Definitely not as tight as 7C for now, but they are definitely like. Let's just say there's like stuff to do. In
So far, the first 2 rooms are pretty short, and the last one is just very
just
long.
amazing.
By the way, we have the
Yeah.
heart here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these hearts.
Does anyone remember the code, or should I just skip this?
Skip it for
Alright.
now.
Skip it. We don't
Yeah,
need to.
honestly, don't.
We're just doing
Yeah, you
A-sides
don't
for the
have to
stream,
do it.
right? We're not doing
Yeah, yeah.
B-sides.
I
can
do want to
show off
show
the
off.
room,
I do want to
right?
show off for anyone who has questioned it though. The code
is
over
the-
here. It is a reference
Yeah,
back
you-
to the bird code in Reflection, and this one, the 4 arrows, just should I just say it? It means
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
just means to flip it both
fine.
ways. It just means to flip it both ways. Like that's all the code means. It confused some people, so just want to say that.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a bird in background tiles?
Yes.
Yeah, there's like a fox
God.
on the bottom right, and then a
Yeah.
bird up in the top
We have
left.
a lot of background
For a
tiles.
while. Quite literally.
Oh, that is a fox.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah, that would be me,
Oh.
Tortoise. Tortoise who put most of the animals in the background. I think BTE did a couple.
I'm
Did
very
I?
good at this game.
I probably
don't
did
know.
at least one, but I
Yeah.
think most of it was.
I think it's the bird there too, on the bottom of that room.
Alright, let's move on. Plant bounce.
I love being 30 seconds behind.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't do better.
That's
It's cool,
totally
it's cool. At
fine.
least this
It's just funny hearing you be like, all right, we're ahead, and then I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
For now, at least the
away.
string is smooth. The only room I'm
Yeah.
worried about now is the first room of 5A.
Yeah, that's
that
the
one.
only lag issue that we should have.
I hope it's gonna be fine.
Oh, can you no longer
What?
duck to avoid this guy now? Oh, you
Yeah,
can.
you
Should.
And you should be able to.
No, he still knows me.
Weird.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But yeah, you can bonk
background.
him.
I think you're
Background
close
tiles
enough.
were-
You're,
Yes,
fun.
you can ultra farm.
Yeah.
yeah, it is
Ultra?
definitely possible to gain speed off of plants quite fast.
I was
Okay,
off.
I never ultra'd off one. I've just done the super.
Oh, I've ultra off a lot of plants.
That's cool.
Hydro, you've ultraed
That's
off
awesome.
of everything in this campaign, let's be honest.
Hydro
Ultra off.
Yeah, ultra off spiny plants.
ultra spikes.
Oh, I know we're not.
Of course you do.
No. Do this room. Oh, there we go.
So yeah,
Hey.
overall, like, we'll talk
That
a
was
bit
savable.
about the other mechanics. This Z platform is pretty self-explanatory. It's just as like it acts like a Z mover in terms of momentum. It acts like not just a platform in terms
Platform you can jump through. Yeah.
of in terms of collision.
Oh, and we got the more background tile stuff here. With the plant.
Seahorse.
Oh, I
wait.
suppose. Tortoise, do you
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
I
talk
love
about
this.
the style grounds actually? I think like
Oh,
we
yeah.
should probably talk about how we did this.
Oh,
whole
yeah,
style
style
thing.
grounds were-
Yeah.
Battlegrounds were pretty interesting. That was like a huge, long process, but basically it was, you know, we made the trees and the branches, or I did, and the girl was like throwing out ideas on how to lay it out, and I think this was your idea on the 3 different layers, where it's like...
It's an idea that was refined by both of us
Yeah,
after like
we refined it quite a bit.
iterations.
But we
Like,
used
a
it.
lot of iterations.
It used the same idea in chapter 2, and then 3, I think, only has 2 layers instead of 3 layers.
Yeah.
So I guess the trees thinned out a little in chapter 3. But
By the way, the layers are done via map image in Ahorn. We
oh
actually
yeah, yeah,
mapped those layers for the battleground in game, and then like took a picture. It's not exactly took a picture because Ahorn lets you like
save
have-
map image.
yeah, pretty much, and we used that and then zoomed it out essentially.
Yeah, the notorious platform over there.
Yeah.
Someone also asked, 5A falling section. Oh, I bet those plants are a reference to the hit game Plants vs Zombies. Are they?
No, not specifically. Plants vs Zombies. No,
The idea,
they have plants that could fly.
I mean, they have the Chomper thing, but it's like
the
purple.
idea for this plant was
Yeah,
actually from a Maple Story enemy.
But that,
Maple
There
Story?
you go. Yep.
I've
Yeah.
never played Maple Story, so...
Yeah, Maple Story is like a very old game at this point that has like just stupid amounts of content and stupid amount of enemies. And basically, if you were not sure about the theme, it probably already exists in Maple Story, so you can have a reference. If you're
Yeah.
making any game, like, it's just
fair.
it's just there, like
Yeah.
because there's just a stupid amount of content. So with like there's a few things in here that was actually like we're actually inspired by it. There's I'll get into more of that in chapter 2.
Someone also asked what's our favorite chapters.
Oh, nice.
God,
Mine's definitely chapter 4.
Okay, here we go.
that's a hard one. That's a really hard one for me.
my
I gotta say
least
chapter 4.
favorite.
Um,
I have to say chapter 2. I like 4, but I spent so much time on it just like doing stuff that I'm kind of done.
yeah.
But, yeah, chapter 2 is probably my favorite, just like thematically. It's got the nice contrast with like all the blues.
I was gonna say I like.
do like chapter 2, but I just like chapter
Yeah, I
4
think-
more.
I think chapter 2 is my favorite as far as visually. Gameplay, it's actually really good too, but 1B is my favorite to play.
That's fair. Yeah. By
Yes.
the way, you can go up this route for anyone that many people question why that dash crystal was there.
Yeah.
But
For me, I think it's. I'm not gonna say a single chapter because there's no way that's like viable, but the first half of 5A was
Yeah.
definitely my favorite.
Yeah,
With
the
a very
first-
close second being the spider section in 2A.
yeah, and easily, people have asked me what my favorite room is, and it's the first room of 5A, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Talk
how
about
can
that
you
one.
not? How can you not love that room?
Yeah.
Also, someone says your
Yeah,
swaying
that's
vines are very. Tortoise, someone said your swaying vines are very pretty.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the decal registry where you can make decals move and sway. We did that with the grass also and some of the plants, but the vines, yeah, those came out cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of like just subtle little things like that. That just make this thing come alive. One of my favorites is the little flower vine things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of time put into just animals. Oh my god, I found some. Wait, Tortoise, if you look up here, this decal is like a pixel down, and I just noticed it.
Oh, I wasn't.
Like, you'll see it in a
Pretty
bit,
boy.
crouching around here.
I don't know what the problem is. with it.
Almost there.
The big vine decal, like right
Oh, I
here.
see it. I see.
Oh, it is a pixel down. Yeah. Nice one.
Aw. But
good.
besides that, there was a lot of effort put into just decals and little creatures moving around, like the little frog down here. It's just like
Um,
it's put in
Oh,
by
yeah,
different people and here and
animals.
there.
So, Ultimate Comp was asked about in chat, and it's near the end of this chapter, I think.
I'll try and get into it, legit.
I believe it
And-
is.
I don't think.
Oh god.
I unless you know how to do that.
It'll take a while.
Also,
Yeah.
my spot now, Birdie. But I think we should be coming up to it.
Originally, it wasn't supposed to be an upright demo either on that comp. It was supposed to.
It was just a demo.
You were supposed to hyper off of the moving platform and super off the plant and then demo into the comp. So it was supposed to be a lot more difficult.
Yeah, it's definitely hard.
And I think we did change it, so you have to do that in the next update.
Did we? I don't think
I
so.
did. We?
actually.
No, I changed it
Oh.
on the last one. I think it currently is that way, where I don't think you can upright demo into it anymore.
Oh no.
So, but we'll see.
What are you fixing?
Yeah, I sometimes make changes.
This is the part in the chapter where we're kind of making you better with all these mechanics, especially just ropes.
Yeah, and these zip moves, I legit didn't even realize these were a custom mechanic for the longest time,
Yeah.
these zip movers.
This is the room with the
Yeah.
comp.
Let me just F6
So.
into it, because I don't feel like it. Where am I?
Yeah. So super off that, and then demo. It is possible. I mean,
It's definitely not easy. The hyper is super tight.
yeah, I think Theta is the first one that found it or got into it.
F2, press F2 to see like where you're
Jesus.
Dang,
Wait, no, I did it with an ultra. Wait,
at. That's
well,
were you not meant to ultra?
I think she already said it. I think I already activated it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It activated.
You got
already.
it. You got it.
Alright.
Yeah. So
yeah. You can move.
yeah, I lowered the ground down below it, so I don't think you can demo into it anymore. So, sorry for anyone that hasn't got it yet.
Oh
Yeah, the difficulty actually ramps up quite a bit here in the last few rooms. I know it's still pretty basic, but compared to the rest of the map, these rooms were a good challenge.
no. Yeah, you don't get enough hype from a plant super, someone says.
It's super tight. Like that comp specifically is super tight.
Alternatively, you try and hyper off the zip mover and then ultra into the plant and keep on crouch. It works sometimes.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that can work
sounds
too.
harder.
Yeah. And now we have entered the end of chapter 1. You can see the chapter 2 tile
Yeah.
set sort of leak in. And this little RV car, or whatever it is.
Yeah, BT I think worked
Yeah,
on
I
this room.
took. Yeah. The whole campsite was just me taking decals from vanilla. I feel like the car was from vanilla, and I just adjusted it to make it broke. But like
lantern
campsite
was by
stuff, it just
Nico,
kind of
but
flipped up.
funny story. That
Yeah.
lantern on the table was by Nico. Originally, Nico tried to make a lantern sprite to be held, but then we realized it was way too big.
It was huge.
Yeah, it would be like a Theo pistol. Like you'd carry it above your head with that kind of thing. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Also, spoopy spoop art, or spoopy soup art. Beautiful chapter
Yeah.
end screens.
Which can be moved around, by the way, which is just an extra plus point.
By the way, those used to be, not spoopy. We had little placeholders that Tortoise made, and they were, interesting. They were interesting.
They're
Also, it turns to
something.
nighttime
They're pretty
as well
funny.
in the 3D model.
Those are available in the ARG prizes there. They've already found those, so
Yeah. Bounce.
Have they opened them, or
yeah, we gave them the cursed folder.
Bounce.
Okay.
Just so you know.
best room? Called
Yeah,
Beer?
there is an ARG for those who don't know, but it's pretty complex. Oh yeah, trailer room.
The Aryan
that
intro
room.
car. Someone said outro car for the chart.
No.
Yeah, I just went into the outro car. Hell yeah.
We definitely did not put an intro car in this map. Although if we said we did, everyone would try to find it.
We've
And
intro.
never find it.
That would have been hilarious. Yes, we do have an intro car.
Also, we got these fireflies right here.
Oh yeah.
These are
They're
actually
based off. Yeah. Go ahead.
these are actually the farewell little space creature things that appear at the second checkpoint. What is that called?
Yeah, I think they're called moon creatures or something weird like that.
The Joy of Remembrance. That's
Yeah,
the word
they're
plays.
moon creatures.
Yep. And we just made them fade in and out and follow you. So they ended up looking pretty cool.
And we have little blue plant creatures here.
Also, the mushrooms were coded by Holly.
Inspired by me.
Yeah. Some people have seen this bouncy spike thing Holly made. This is essentially the same code. I just saw them and told Holly that's pretty much exactly what we wanted for the mushrooms, so
Yeah.
might as well.
We have a little spider web and a spider up there as well. I think Crow made that. Are the Crow or Tortoise?
Spoopy
Spider
made
web
the-
was
Tiny ones.
I mail drop actually the spider web.
No, the actual
Yeah,
tiny spider. I know
the
Mail
tiny
Drop.
spider was Spoopy.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
okay. But yeah, the spider web
Yep.
was made by Mail Drop. Mail Drop made quite a few cool little things for this.
Mail drop mostly made like the later chapter style and stuff.
I love these
chapter 4 and
blue
5.
glowing mushrooms, by the way. They make me think of Subnautica.
Oh yeah. I actually found. I just searched for mushrooms online and kind of drew what I saw. I kind of copied some people's artwork. Is what I did for
And that's
those. But
amazing.
As
Yeah.
long as it's not
Um,
tracing, it's fine.
those are. Yeah, it definitely wasn't tracing. I just
Don't
looked
say
at it and kind of
heavily inspired.
inspired. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Septuple asks, why did you decide to make mushrooms the best mechanic? They're too good, please make them little worse so that hawks become the best one.
Well,
Figure
first of
explain
all,
yourself.
Hank the Hawk is very disappointed in you.
Also, what about slide blocks?
Slide blocks.
Yeah, those are...
Oh yeah, those are.
I
Very
like
cool.
those a lot.
But I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I sprited both the hawks and the mushrooms, so you don't have to choose between creatures.
We have a little bit of documentation.
Say hello.
Doing okay, Tortoise? And this is a little hub room right here. There's
good.
strawberry stuff like all around the edges of this, but we don't have to go into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the trap or shrine.
The cassette rooms on the far left is the only thing.
Oh yeah, that too.
But
Yeah.
We've already showed off one. I don't think we need to show off
All
them
of
all.
them now.
yeah, and also
Yeah.
cassette
I think
music.
maybe
Everybody
5A
loves.
Maybe 5A cassette should
Yeah.
be shown.
Also, down here, we have a little
that one
brazier
was
here. This connects to the heart.
Yeah.
This chapter, if anyone hasn't gotten that yet.
Those were inspired by Zelda, I think, like the Breath of the Wild Lost.
Yeah,
Woods
the Lost Woods
torches.
reference.
Yeah, where you have to like go through the torches in order to find your way out.
Also, looking at the files, did hawks act like Farewell Bird originally? No, but I did base a lot of my sprites off of them. It actually used to have a little turn animation where it kind of looked like the hawk throwing you in Farewell, but it'd use it to switch between the its sitting state and its carrying you state, but that ended up being just like too much. It was a little too complicated. It just looked better without it.
Yeah. Brendan is asking what else was inspired by Maple Story. The spider boss.
Oh, really?
Spider boss was actually there's an enemy that looks like that in Maple Story. It's a lot less complex though. It's just like in a single point and it doesn't follow you or anything.
And the actual look of it was like, I guess not so much now, but it was somewhat inspired by both the enemy, I can't remember what they're called, but they're like the similar spider enemies in Mario, and the coloring was more just to fit with the style of Chapter 2 with the bioluminescence.
Yeah, for sure, a lot of the colors have like a theme around them. For example, Chapter 2 is blue. Even the like mouth of the plants is recolored to blue, just to like keep everything on theme, essentially.
Yeah, it went pink, then blue, then
No, it goes blue.
orange.
It goes blue,
Oh, yeah.
pink, and then red. Oh wait, no, you're talking about the chapter colors. I'm sorry.
In general,
Yeah.
the spider goes
Would
blue
you-
and
yeah.
pink, and then in the B-side it goes pink and red.
Yeah, the spider color.
Yeah.
Is,
Red spiders are cruel. I don't like them.
yeah.
They're cruel,
They are
but they're
good.
great.
Can't you have can't you have two of them on screen at once because of that fast?
Yeah.
You can,
Yeah,
but I
there's-
don't think it's like in any room ever. In our case,
Oh yeah, the other
the
torch.
red spider was definitely a jump, a difficult fight though, because like
Oh yeah.
basically the way they work is that the blue spider has like a gap of 1 second between the time it's out of the screen and the time it reappears again. The purple has like no gap. Yeah, I think it pretty much appears exactly at the same time as it like disappears from the bottom of the screen. And the red spider appears once the previous red spider has started falling, I think. So you
Yeah,
like,
they're on the screen at the same time.
Yeah, you can see more than one at once.
It's cool. I don't like it. It makes me
It follows you so tight. It's like, oh, and there's a
Basically hyperspeed. Red spider.
and there was a recent text edition or thought in that last 2 rooms ago where if you jump across the room and land on next to one of the mushrooms has a name. Addie names it.
Wait, I want to see.
Wait, what?
Where is it now?
Oh, it was back down a
Yeah,
couple
it
rooms.
was-
Where?
It's not that hard actually. It's the room before this one.
Oh, I see it. I think. Like right here.
Wild hero.
This spot.
No, up in just the room before where you're in.
Oh. I don't
This is
see
gonna
it.
be too hard with lag. No, don't worry about it. It's not an actual single space. It's the top left wall.
Oh, I see it. Can I?
Yeah,
I'm gonna just.
that one. That little mushroom.
It's Chloe the mushroom. Oh, that's beautiful.
There you go. Yeah, that was added in.
That's really hard to actually get to.
Yep. Well, I saw people try to get there in their streams. I saw 2 different people try to get there, so I was like, I might as well put something.
That's this room.
This room tripped up a lot more
Oh.
people than expected.
That room gives me anxiety.
This is the hardest room up until chapter 5, I think.
There's
in my-
probably
Really?
like chapter 3.
Oh, in my opinion,
Really?
it was. It took me so long
Okay.
to get through there.
I mean, chapter 3 is
Some
like
people
a
would probably
big
argue that
surprise.
puzzles are worse.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah, I did
I
the
think
puzzles.
3 can get pretty bad.
puzzles
I don't
are
know
like
why,
hard to
but-
judge with gameplay.
Yeah, puzzles were pretty quick for me, but I can understand.
No,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm okay with them, but I know some people just like have
Some
no
people-
like are
oh,
not
yeah.
good at the moving blocks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they-
a 50-50 in this community, I think.
Hmm.
Between
Yeah,
people
you're either
who
really
like
good at
and people who don't care for them.
One thing.
I'm bad at going fast.
By the way, we have this midway room, and we are leading it to the debut of the spider boss. Hello, spider.
Spider boss is great.
Yeah, so this is the spider we were talking about. Said it exists and it's inspired.
This
by
is
it.
vertical hero.
Yeah, it's essentially that. It's vertical Shiro. The hitbox is of course smaller than a Shiro, but also because it's vertical, it has less space to get to you.
As you can see, it tracks you with a bit of delay. It's pretty slow, and it sort of turns in midair, then it drops.
Yeah, it also doesn't
it doesn't
have
follow
this
you
little
perfectly.
Yeah, it doesn't have this little color change slowdown thing Oshiro has.
Yeah, no time slow for you.
That's
That
true.
thing was like really intense, and this
Yeah.
is not as intense.
So we've got a couple questions. It looks like, is this supposed to be harder than the original game, near the same, or easier?
Harder than the original
That
game, for sure. Like,
it
I would
depends.
say if you've beaten 7A, then you're good to go. But if you haven't,
Yeah.
It's
beaten
supposed to be a
7A,
follow-up to the main game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a follow-up to the main game. It's not necessarily supposed to be the same difficulty.
I can't remember
It's
how to do
probably-
this crouch jump, how to do demos. I have a demo key, but it recently has been not working.
But
You
something.
need to get it.
you
Yeah.
have to
One
say
thing.
diag down, but release the down as soon as you dash.
Oh, like that. Right.
We should probably point out that no advanced tech is required in the A side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you don't need to know anything super fancy.
Got it.
But it is still
Yeah.
difficult. But so is the main game. I mean, even the A sides and the main vanilla are pretty
someone.
tough.
Yeah. So someone asked what are the spiders' names, and someone else mentioned they can't see the spider nests on debug mode, and that both of those are the spiders' names are in order of color and difficulty is Peter, Charlotte, and then Natasha, which are all references to various spider-themed characters.
I'll talk about them when we
and
get to
that-
that room, because I will get to that room.
And that was
Right.
Parker. You
Yes,
said
and the fact that it
Peter.
is not on debug mode is intentional.
We have a
It was
little
fun to do
custom
that.
thing to do that. By the way, this is
Yes.
the heart room. I missed the third brazier, but if you get all three, you can open this up and get the heart.
Yeah. And does anyone remember who decorated this one? I think it was Spoopy, maybe? Or
No,
did someone?
I think Cookie started it, and I finished the deco here.
Okay, you guys did that. I did.
Oh yeah,
I know I
you
didn't.
definitely did some.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cookie basically spammed everything with flowers, and then I added
Yeah.
powder.
I noticed.
A lot of flowers here.
It was so many. Yeah. Oh, there's a bat in that last room.
Oh really?
In the background tiles. Yeah. if you
Oh,
have
okay,
to
I thought it was like a
throw
bat
yeah,
animal.
right.
Like an actual
Yeah.
decal thing.
That would have been cool.
Oh, and we have the
Oh.
return, or the debut of, Charlotte. Yes.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Charlotte here.
See, Charlotte's just faster and tracks your movement pretty much on point.
Yeah, she moves exactly with you, as opposed to a slight delay.
Well, you can do some things that are faster than her, but she's pretty fast.
Yeah. You do.
Basically,
Yeah.
Hyper.
If you use
Yeah,
advanced
'cause-
deck, you can outrun it. You cannot outrun the red one though with advanced deck, unless you're like going
No, the-
5 with ultras.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ultra's probably.
Talent.
Also, hello Strawberry that killed so many people because they didn't realize.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's by the way was
Oh,
That's easy.
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorite ones, I think.
It's so subtly trolly.
It's just, yeah. But if you do it just right, you won't hit up. Just from your height.
Or you wait for the spider. That's also an option.
But it's
Yeah,
really
do
tight. 'Cause it's a vertical.
Yeah, so it probably inspired the end of 2B on the heart there.
Oh god.
Oh
yeah.
god, no. No.
Also, these spiders used to look stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like,
They were all right.
once I added the
We had a
outline, they
different
looked
sprite.
a bit better, but they were, yeah.
Yeah.
We thought.
There were a few iterations.
Yeah, we actually outlined everything because plants weren't outlined originally, and they looked like decoration. They just blend in too much. Yeah.
Also, this is the spider nest room right here. Where do we get it?
Nice.
Yeah, and you can't see
You can press F2 like.
in debug mode because of reasons.
But, oh hey! That's supposed to be the spider's nest. Which is
Yeah,
pretty cute.
we have ways to hide rooms for multiple things, so people can't just get in there. Technically, we could have done with heart rooms, but like, those aren't as.
We only like saved it for Easter eggs and like very secrets.
Pretty much.
As for the name references, these are all the spiders right here. They don't kill you in this room because they're sleeping. But Parker is a reference to Peter Parker. From Spider-Man. Natasha is no, this one's Charlotte. Charlotte is a reference to Charlotte's Web, American children's book. And this one is a reference to, this one's Natasha, and that's just a reference to Black Widow also from Marvel.
Yeah, just because, you know, the coloration fits.
And I actually made this one look like, somewhat look like a Black Widow with the red body and the little skull on the back.
And also, they have some food ready for them.
Yeah.
We don't know who's in there.
We did have kill boxes on those spiders, by the way, in the past. We had some kill boxes.
Imagine just waking them up and all of a sudden the spiders start attacking in the room.
Yeah.
Just all three of them? Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be horrible. Also, many fireflies.
Objective, survive.
Actually, it's pretty funny that we didn't reference Undertale Spider Dance, like in this chapter.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That would have been a fun one.
We do have a couple Undertale references, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know where to go.
Yeah. But the spider designs were all based on real spiders. The blue one with the little sort of beetle-looking back was based on an orb spider, and this magenta one was based off of a peacock spider.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know
skull
that.
doesn't exist.
Oh yeah.
No,
but
that's
I think
on
it's
a
more like a
Black
Black Widow kind of.
Black Widow doesn't have like fully like a skull, but it does look somewhat like that. It's been called a skull. At least where I live. Because they're more common in here.
Oh god, where do you live that they have skulls and spiders?
It's not okay. They're pretty tiny, but they're like the deadly ones. They're tiny and rare, but they do exist here.
Yeah, I used to live in California and used to see Black Widows all the time. There.
Oh,
yep. Yeah, you gotta go off the wall for that one.
Also, can we talk about your music, Digger? Because this is the first boss theme you made.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is the real first bop.
I'd say Verdant Trail is a bop, but...
Well, yeah, it's a good song, but
I mean, yeah,
the rhythm.
This is a bit, designed to like not just be an ambient track and just like have some emotion. I guess.
I really like the violins. It gives a bit of an accent to it.
Yeah, if you probably like if you play this map, you probably had noticed that all the main stuff is orchestral, completely like violins, wind instruments, like basically completely classical in terms of instruments, along with some percussion.
Also, thanks for Morningside.
This was mainly to give the feel of a movie in a sense. Because we kinda had this little Madalena Jones vibe.
Yeah.
And movies are often accompanied by like string instruments and stuff like that. That's the reason why I just went ahead and did the entire thing with those instruments. Even though it's the first time I've done anything like this, it was a blast. I'm really glad we did it like that. And I'm really glad that remixes are not like that, because that's cool and fresh, and like the remixers were absolutely banging.
So I just noticed the skybox here. Like, I noticed how it darkened, but I didn't realize like there's actually like trees and stuff in the background. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, in the background? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of the Overworld, so Nentriller asked what I explained about Radia under the Overworld.
It actually
yeah. Oh yeah. So
do we want to
some
show that?
We can't explain.
We can.
You can.
How
Or
do I
people
do
can
that?
go find it themselves. It's spacebar, I think, and then you can look around.
Yeah, where you hit spacebar and use directionals.
Yeah.
Spacebar.
Like WASD.
Okay.
While on the Overworld. Yeah.
Yeah. But you
Yeah.
might...
So, We had a when was it? It was like one of the first like
Those your
just fun
WASD
weekend
group?
calls we
Yeah.
had on the projects where I was here. We were just kind of on a call with like I think like Holly was there and some other people. We did
That
some
makes sense.
meme
There you go.
edits of. We did meme edits of the end screen from the vanilla game, like the final one where you make like the strawberry pie or whatever. And I edited Theo to not have hair, and it kind of just fell out of control from there.
Yeah.
I've done almost every character except for the 2 from the phone call at the end of Chapter 2 Vanilla. So they
Oh,
exist.
Dad, where are you going?
Yeah, 3D modeling is hard. Especially in this, if you don't have any reference.
Yeah.
I think now it's easier simply because we did this, because Max
Yeah.
implemented.
It's
some
still
changes.
really like, dude, getting 3D models into Celeste kind of sucks because it doesn't have internal lighting systems. So you have to bake shadows into the texture, and it doesn't use. You can't have square faces; they have to be triangles.
At
Yep.
least
Yeah,
you only
so you
gotta
got
do one. At least you only gotta do
Yeah,
one.
you only need one.
I mean,
Yeah.
texture needs like 3 of them, right?
You
Like,
need 3 textures, but that's mostly just color shifting them, I think.
Right.
implementing the model wasn't an adventure, though.
Oh my god,
I can
yeah.
definitely say it's gonna be easier from now on because Max, who implemented the models,
Yeah, Max knows what they're
also,
doing.
Yeah, but they also like contribute to Everest, like
Right,
the actual
yeah.
mod loader.
There were lots of updates to Everest.
Yeah, they
to make
updated
it work.
Everest specifically to make that easier for future models.
I think there were like 5 days in a row where Everest updated every day. Sometimes
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yes, Mine Man, this is indeed a developer stream of popular mod Into the Jungle.
Yeah, can I just take a quick second to say, fuck Chapter 3 when it comes to speedrun? Like, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can agree on that.
Thank you. Okay, go on.
Okay.
It takes a while.
Cycles and auto scrollers aren't exactly the most speedrun friendly.
I mean, speaking of Chapter 3
God, it's
mechanics,
awful.
we do have the return of Greenie in a new form here. Greenie are is what I named the geckos that I made. But we do have the return of Greenie, and you can see Greenie is no longer green. He's brown, and he's a bit spiky. This is actually Sammy, and Sammy is not nice.
Sam
Yeah.
doesn't mean.
Sammy will stab you in the back in the middle of a dark alleyway.
To be fair, Sammy doesn't want to, but Sammy will defend himself if you jump into him.
Sammy has the surprised eyes also when you
Those-
get hit.
The surprise
yeah.
eye was almost like what they default looked like until the girl
It's
rained
pretty
in.
funny. Yeah.
Also,
That
I
was
cannot
funny.
get past this room for some reason.
Yeah, have you not played this room?
No,
Start.
no, I'm trying.
I'm just kidding.
Okay,
It's
I
been a
promise
month.
it's not that hard. It's not that hard, everyone.
Uh-oh. What have I got myself into?
Yeah.
Just
Oh god.
jump and grab, and then you yeah. like
Just
this.
do it.
I already did it. I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I just realized we have a delay here, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're watching
By the way,
along with
we
us,
have
the
these-
folks at home.
We have these noted crumble platforms. In the middle one, you can see that was a different texture. Those ones actually work the exact same, but we basically made them signify to go off screen. But they're the same mechanic, just with a different texture and different use.
Yeah, so functionally they're one use, whereas the other ones will switch back and forth.
Yeah, and another thing about Chapter 3 is originally there were no orange flowers or spiny plants. It was all just green everything. And we ended up having to put the green or the orange spinies in because
You could not see
Or-
anything.
you couldn't tell if you were running into a wall or into danger. So I think it helped out a lot there.
yeah.
There's still a few spots that are
Hard.
hard to see, but
Oh god, the heart is so dumb.
I do like this
Yeah.
cheeky little platform in the wall here for the heart.
Yeah.
also I did make a turtle on the far right wall. Or tortoise on the
Tortoise.
far right wall there. Like a big tortoise shell.
Oh, I see it. With the spinners, right?
Oh, yeah, out of the spinner. Yeah.
Hello there, Sammy. Okay, like this room. I'm gonna be honest. This chapter is hard with the ropes as well. Like I kind of agree with Hydro there.
This like 3A, basically the way the difficulty spikes work.
Hey, good job on that room.
Is that
Shush! I have a time limit here, Tortoise.
I'm just teasing.
basically
Sorry.
the way the difficulty spike works is that in 1A we made you learn how to use ropes in every way possible. In 3A we made you learn how to master them. Essentially.
Cycles.
Yeah, well, we didn't technically do like anything as bad as like super tight stamina stuff. It does cover a lot of it.
Also, the debut of Hank the Hawk.
Yeah.
Look at him.
And his multiple
beautiful.
clones.
Yes. Also, I just want to say, I had no idea Madness Combat existed when we named Hank. I just kind of find it funny.
I guess that's. I mean, yeah, but we don't. Yeah.
I mean, Hank is a common
Oh,
name, but
no.
still, it's funny.
By the way, there's an Easter egg in that last room that nobody has found yet.
Ooh.
But
Wait, really? Nobody?
yeah, and I haven't told anyone about it, so
Oh, you haven't
Yeah,
even
I
told, like me? Tortoise,
No.
how could you? Tortoise, how could you?
Yeah, it's worth
Fine.
mentioning when it comes to secrets. In the collab, the rule was that anyone who can put a secret which is hidden enough and safe to view, like basically family friendly.
So
then
if
it
you
can
look at
stay
the
in,
dragonflies
no matter what the secret is.
at the end of the the dragonflies at the end of the room are in the shape of the birds in 1A.
Oh,
Wait,
does it actually
yeah,
happen
there
if
you
you do
go.
anything?
Yeah, if you dash in the sequence of the dragonflies in the beginning of the room, it does something really obnoxious.
Oh god,
no.
I don't know
Wait,
what that does.
Wait, should I do it on stream or no?
You can.
Do we
Okay,
know
wait.
what the pattern is?
Oh, I
It's
Oh.
hard to do though.
Okay,
It's
so
really
wait, it's
hard to
blue,
do.
yellow, red, purple, blue, yellow, red, purple. So, down right,
Yeah.
left, no, down right, up right, wait, no, it's down
actually
right,
hard.
up left, up right, left.
Yep.
Oh, that is hard. Yeah, how do you... If I can, like... There we go.
You might be able to do it from the middle platform is where I do it, but
And then left, right? Or... Oh god. Oh no. Oh dear.
Now time to wait for
we're,
stream.
we're waiting for it.
yeah, we have no idea what to expect.
Oh dear. Oh my.
Alright, so
Little
anyways,
bit of a...
Okay, I see.
Oh dear.
Oh,
How did you do that? Oh god, it's stuck for the whole
it's not-
chapter. Wait, no.
Oh
it
god.
goes away when you die, so don't worry about it.
Okay,
Ah!
Oh.
oh, thank god.
Warning.
I want to see. I want to see a
Oh, Lord.
speed run
oh,
where you have to use that.
Oh my god.
Somebody could.
I
you
want
could
that
finish
effect
the
in normal.
chapter.
I want to do like entirety of Celeste with that effect. That's cool.
You can.
God, imagine having to do a puzzle that's like color coordinated with that on.
Oh god.
Oh no!
just saying, if there's any YouTubers who like wants a clickbait title video,
That's right there.
Right there.
Unfound secret in Celeste into the jungle.
Hidden challenge mode.
Rainbow.
Yeah. Somebody finishes the level like that without dying, that would be amazing. I tried and
What would you
couldn't.
give?
we
Wait,
should-
Tortoise, if I did that,
Go
what
on,
would you
give me a
give me?
$100
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
Give me a
For the
second. Give me a
to
second.
the first person that posts it
Oh,
on
God.
YouTube. So
You're gonna do that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
What's the
Now
code
it's a
again?
race. Now I gotta stream that tomorrow. I
You need to
I
figure
have
out.
no time to waste. I gotta stream that tomorrow.
Yo, that's some fresh YouTube money.
I'm just imagining
money
like
to
a year from
throw
now.
away.
I'm just imagining like some gaming historian a year from now go and talk about Celeste into the Jungle, the hidden rainbow race.
Oh, jeez.
What's the code again? Like, what are the directions?
You know Hydro's
I'm
just
not
gonna
telling
log
you,
off.
Hydro. I want that $100.
Oh no.
You've started something you
Oh no!
can't
Sorry.
undo.
You can't stop this, Tortoise.
Um,
Within 24 hours, you will lose $100.
I just want to give a warning. Nobody can blame us if they go into seizures doing that.
Yes, that is, by the way, epilepsy warning.
I think it's a
Epilepsy
little
warning.
late for the epilepsy
that.
warning, guys.
I mean, it's never too late, like we said it.
Fair. but...
Fair. We could add, can we add like an annotation and post into the VOD to be like, hey, by the way.
Maybe, I'm not sure. In the subtitles, maybe? But
True.
I don't know.
Or in the
Okay.
or like in
I
a comment.
have the chapter open.
Okay,
So,
you're doing it
Tortoise,
right
is it
now,
the-
Hydro? That is I know I'm being forced to stream it.
Okay, specifically, Hydro should have like a 24-hour
Yes.
grace period. Just
I
to
hate
make
you.
it balance.
Oh, I made these rooms, by the way. The only rooms I made that are
I mean, that's up to Tortoise.
That's not fair. It's anyone.
Okay,
It's open.
Hey,
Okay,
viewers on the
then.
stream right now, anyone who's good at the game, since I'm not going to be able to, apparently, beat Hydro for me.
I think Death Control is gonna do it.
Death Control, can you do it?
Probably already doing
Death
it.
Control, I will, like, commission you. Like, that $100, I'll give you an extra 20 on
Commission?
top of that if you beat it.
You'll
Oh,
also get
are we getting a
custom
betting pool going?
Also, I'll have to pay somebody over like Venmo, probably.
You don't have PayPal?
I don't,
Oh,
but I guess I can use
why
it.
not?
I can use it. Yeah.
PayPal's, I don't know, whatever.
Oh, Reeves, Death Control doesn't know. He wasn't there.
Oh no,
Oh, I guess you missed out.
Death Control, go, like, back to, like, I don't know, 5 minutes in the stream.
But yeah, if you go
Until you
to
find
those-
rainbows, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, God, this is. So we're getting closer to the temple. It's now in the back.
Guys, it isn't
Yeah.
working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, back to the actual dev commentary.
Sorry.
The dev commentary is now me doing the thing.
Oh no.
Doing the thing.
So yeah, we're getting close to the
That
temple.
code isn't working, leave.
You can see the temple in the background.
Yeah, it appears here.
And yes, it is getting closer. Some people have noticed it.
It gets
Most
bigger
people-
every what?
Intros with the win.
5 screens, 6 screens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these few screens we kind of hid it for like
Yeah, it's probably
mid,
like
just through like background tiles.
Yeah. I also really like that we have like the foreground tiles that like are made
What
from the
the
same
hell?
stuff as the temple. That just mixed
Yeah.
in.
we mixed those in.
It's mostly the other way around. The temple is made from the same like things and just zoomed out.
Gotcha.
No, we're talking about like the actual foreground.
Well, he means
tiles.
the foreground tiles actually placed in the level.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually like how it works. Like it's a map image. We made the image in Ahorn using tile sets.
Right, well yeah, but we made the
No,
temple before we decided
like
to
the
put those
girl,
in.
this
I just
tile
think it's
set
cool
I'm
that we did.
standing on right now.
I don't think there's any confusion. I think we all agree.
We all
think
agree.
I think I'm confused then. Whatever. It's fine.
I wonder if Tortoise do.
Oh wait, you mean like the background thing is based off of the foreground tile set. I have understood.
I thought it was the other way around, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Well,
just to reiterate, in case people weren't
kind
here,
of is.
we've used map images which are directly imported from Ahorn.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can't do
like-
that.
What that means is that we didn't use an image editor, we used a map editor to edit the tile grounds.
Right. Yeah. So they're just decals in the background, really.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
like
a-
the same
It's
decal
a saved
text
image.
as decals. Yeah.
Don't bite me in the booty, Sam.
Oh,
I went over it.
And this room has all kinds of background decal or background tile shenanigans going on. There's like a heart and a
Yep.
thumbs up hand.
That says something about society. I might need my. Oh no, I don't.
So yeah, as far as the temple itself goes, when we do get there, you should probably like do the little button that shows the hitboxes, because you can
yeah.
show the temple hitboxes that
Yeah.
I've laid out. There's like
yeah.
so many
There's a
platforms
lot.
to make that thing.
Yeah, there's a few things like the trees in the temple where we had to divide it into like smaller tasks in order to actually finish it.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, also there was that temple and the animation at the end too.
Oh yeah,
But we'll get there.
like that combination of R2 animations was really cool.
Yep. Yeah, that was fun.
This room trips so many people up, by the way, when it's I think it's literally just overthinking this room.
yeah.
Um,
This room, however, is actually hard.
Oh
Yeah,
no, this is
it's
the room
one
I
of
was
the-
talking about.
It's one of the few rooms I edited the tiles on the background. Or not tiles, but the foreground tiles, so they dip down on the vines. But,
That's cool.
oh, the puzzle room tripped people up too.
Oh no,
That's
I probably
berry
should go
room.
for the berry.
Yeah.
And as you can see, if you hold grab there, you can just get off the vine. Uh oh. Wait, no, dash pistol. Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this berry is probably one of the hardest berries ever in this campaign.
It actually is really difficult for some
It
reason.
is very hard. It took
Yeah.
me forever.
Yeah, because what it does to your dash,
Yeah.
it just like makes you have one less dash to move through.
And is that the only troll bird? I think.
Yeah,
Sorry.
probably. I mean, unless you count some like bird cycles shenanigans as well.
But
Because
it's
there's
the only actual
where you-
one, yeah.
There's some places where you have to like time the bird to like not hit the lizards.
Yeah, I
Control
think it's
says-
the only intentional one, though.
By the way, Death Control says he saw rainbows, but then he had to get up to refill his coffee.
Yeah, I mean,
The rainbows.
do you wanna announce that? Because I won't do that in your place.
I mean, I can certainly
I-
announce that on. I mean,
If somebody wants to, they can. I'm
if
not going to
someone can-
officially
like, I don't
announce
think we're
it.
gonna make a video on it. Just like post it on like Celeste Court or something. Tortoise is giving out $100.
Sure.
Oh, the cycles.
Yeah, this room is like really weird for me.
You don't
there
need
we
to
go.
hold grab when you're on bird.
I know. I'm trying to get on the vine because I need to delay.
I
Right.
think one trick that people kind of didn't learn, and I wish I thought it better, is that you can insta like climb, jump forward the ropes.
Oh yeah.
By the way, gotta do a little
And the comp
Basic-
spot there is
Basically, if you beat 3A
Nice one.
without
Gonna
dying
You got the other
the
spot.
rainbow,
And here's my nest.
then
Oh, I didn't
like
make it.
don't. Adro, what are you doing?
Hydra's doing a thing.
The dash code isn't working and I'm very confused. I think I still have
You
a
might have to
dev
update.
version.
You might have to update.
Yeah, Hydro, you might just have an outdated version.
I haven't downloaded it from DB.
Yeah, that's probably why.
I can't believe there's like still secrets that even us haven't found each other's secrets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
so
kind of that's a move.
It almost feels like too much effort was put into the secret sometimes.
I love it because it keeps like, since we've seen like so much of this, it still keeps things fresh for us. So I really like this fact that even I don't know about
Okay,
this,
now it's working.
Okay.
like 1.5 months in.
Maybe you're just doing it wrong, Hydro.
Yeah,
I doubt it because I did the exact same thing.
And now we have the temple.
This is impossible, oh my god.
And as you can see, if I get right into here, Right in the center, you got some totems. You got like Tortoise made most everything on this temple besides the totems, and it just looks amazing. Turn on hitboxes. Yeah.
Okay, this is pain.
It's a little out of hand.
It's a lot of stuff going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of semi-solids. Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's basically almost all semi-solids. The vertical ones are solid, just so you'd have to jump over the pillar in the middle or on the sides there.
Yeah,
Also,
it
should
feels
we
like you're
tell
hopping
them
over the
as an
railing.
exclusive
Yeah.
Devcom thing? Should we tell them about the secret in here?
The
actual
beginning
secret?
step.
I don't see any secret ever.
I mean, there is something interesting at the top of the temple.
I don't see
know if
anything in here.
I don't know if it means anything.
I don't like.
don't think
like I'm not standing on anything, all right?
No,
Like,
that's
Wait,
nothing.
there's a
oh, there's a
secret
little
over
smiley
there. What?
face in here. I see it. That's the secret. But if we actually go to the temple up here, you can see a little.
Yeah.
Hey, death control is
This
good.
does not mean anything. Please
It's
just carry on.
Hey,
Depth
someone
control.
recognizes it finally.
Yeah, Death Control Tortoise
that's
would
what
definitely
they're
pay you.
Yeah, death control. That's. You're right about that.
Also, Spoopy's amazing art again.
Who made the entire temple again?
Tortoise.
Tortoise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
I made the
exclusive
image
depth
there.
thing. If you open this up in a sprite editor, it is the most cursed thing. That temple. None of the color, like he compressed somehow the colors or did
Hey.
something. It looks so. I like Tortoise. Please.
I fixed that one, I think.
Oh, you actually did. Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got it down to like less than 10 colors, I think. It
Oh,
was
nice.
probably 1,000.
Whoa.
but now we have temple.
Temple.
I booped
So,
the
Temple.
lock.
yeah. Big difference between this temple and the rest of the chapters is that most of the chapters have been primarily mapped by me, and this chapter was almost untouched by me in terms of gameplay.
Yes, Cookie did much.
Both on the A sides and the B sides. Cookie just needed like a lot of time to make 4A work because slide blocks are really hard to work with in terms of like puzzly stuff, and you know, it's a really cool mechanic, but you have to design the room well in order for it to work. It's not an easy mechanic to work with at all.
Yep, that's a lot of going in and out of testing and
Yeah.
getting everything perfect. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, they're like Kevins, but
Yeah.
they've been dubbed the wireless Kevins.
Yeah.
I think that says enough. Like, just how much interaction they can have is crazy.
Yeah, especially since you can activate them from anywhere in the room. So you can activate multiple at a time, you can cancel them, like if you activate them in a different order. There's a lot of potential, and it's really easy to like make rooms which are heavily cheesable, for example. Or just like too puzzly, which is what happened a lot actually. We nerfed a lot of Cookie stuff. We did realize that puzzles aren't everyone's cup of tea, so we didn't negate everyone like with too hard of a puzzle. So we kinda kept the puzzles on the like low difficulty threshold deal. Same for the B-sides. Like some people say the puzzles for the B-sides are easier. I think they just had more experience because I think it's like the same difficulty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
I
a little
think
more
like
difficult.
I did a 4B right after 4A, and it was about the same difficulty for me, honestly.
Yeah.
I think once you're used to it,
we did not want harder puzzles, even though like it's a beast.
we added the lighting effect there because I saw too many people not know that they could go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Tortoise is beautiful. Like, just look at this thing.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh, the
amazing.
background thing is
Yeah.
awesome. I
Oh.
liked making that.
Yeah. That thing was huge. But yeah, you could just drop down here, like, into the depths of the temple, Indiana Jones style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some people, like in the comments, Chapter 4 was either like their favorite or their least favorite.
Yeah, it's very
It was
50-50
Yeah, that
on
makes
it.
sense. It's pretty polarizing.
Yeah.
very polarizing level. But puzzle levels are like that because
Yeah,
it's
we-
not a gotta go fast.
Try to be like loyal to the theme of exploration and like just a cheeky nod to Indiana Jones, where every time they get like in a temple or something like that, it gets all cryptic and weird. And
Speaking of which, we have in chat B26 saying Chapter 4 is my least favorite, and then Death Control saying Chapter 4 is the best, especially 4B.
yeah, that's definitely
Yeah, that's how it goes.
that's chapter
the
4 in a
dichotomy.
nutshell right there.
Also, we have a new mechanic here. As you can see, once I dash once, a slide block is used up. However, this thing right here, that kind of looks like a dash crystal. I can grab
Yeah.
that, and it works again.
Oh, fun fact for speedrunners, you probably already know this, but just in case, if you demo, it actually counts as an activation, as a directional activation, so, yeah.
Yep, that's a really interesting setup. You can do some cool stuff with that.
Yeah. So just in case that wasn't common knowledge already. Don't know if they-
Also, just saying for all those mappers who want harder stuff with slide blocks, there's some potential for speed with slide block.
Oh
Like, there's crazy speed setups, because if you set like 2 of them up and activate them at the same time, like for an ultra, yeah, you can't imagine just how much speed you can get. And Cookie did that on like a very early sketch just for fun. And
I don't
yeah,
like this room.
And as far as deco goes, one of the very last things we did, like 2 days before release, was add all
yeah,
of the
the
lighting. All
yeah.
of the lanterns got lighting on. So I ended up adding a ton of these torches and then all the lighting settings, like right at the last second. But it came out a lot. It came out pretty cool.
How do you do this room now?
You use the refill for like
Okay.
to activate it again.
Go down.
There is a reason why there's a slide refill.
Oh, there we go.
It's the first beginning of the puzzles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually did make the crystal heart easier to find after the cassette.
Yeah. That
Because,
was
yeah,
a
we
issue.
did see some people who didn't like that. So
Also, I think the weird room I added, the funny room, to the upper left here, a lot of people thought would be the heart when they were doing it.
Gotcha.
I mean,
which
that
was
does make
unfortunate.
sense, just considering how hard it is. How do you do this room? Like, how do you get up there?
You have to be at the very top of the block when you jump off, so you can dash, like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, from. Yeah, it's a little tedious, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, you
Gotta
can
run
dash
down.
up from there. But
There we
just
go.
let go after it.
And then this room, which I'm not going to bother to do because
Yeah, no. It's ridiculous.
yeah. So if I can just scooch into here. Where am I? There we go. Oh, I can't. Oh dear.
You can get out. You're on the left.
How do I no, but how do I get into here?
Oh, you can't.
But
You can't F6 into it.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
debug.
I think I found the flaw in our system.
Why?
Not a flaw. I think we found the what is it? A taste of our own medicine.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Well, you can just
What?
like.
I don't know how to do this room. I forget. I'm just gonna.
Don't
You
worry
don't have
about
to
it.
do it.
Yeah, I'm
Even
just
the
gonna-
people knowing it's there is fine.
Yeah,
It's
there's a
super-
thing there. There's a thing there that Tortoise made. It's an Undertale reference. You can get into there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the block can push you through that
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, that's another thing. People are a little concerned, but I think most people end up trying it, where you let the slide block push you through a sideways jump through. That's not common knowledge, so.
We go here. I love them. I love these rooms specifically, just how they work. Oh, you changed the touch switch color.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that one I changed. Okay, that's a companion cube.
Oh
For
my
this
god,
one
I was wondering if it was a pink heart, but yes. There we go.
I changed that at the end. Yeah. There's actually some text up in the box where it goes into.
There's actually a what?
You know the little square up in the
Above
ceiling
it.
that it goes into?
Like the hole in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hole. I added a context in there for referencing it. I mean,
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
just
that's beautiful.
you can just wave, yeah,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Here. And then... Boop. Oh, this room is one of my favorites, definitely. Just... There we go.
Yeah.
And then...
There is actually like the fast forward the companion cube. There's actually some very interesting camera there. The only
Yeah.
reason I'm not gonna talk about it more is because it requires a concept which is heavily used in chapter 5, which we'll
Yeah.
talk about.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Death
okay,
Control
yeah.
figured out the Futurama
Okay.
code in the temple.
Oh yeah.
We might actually have something.
Oh god, the first step of the ARG was finally solved.
Yes.
Well,
Hell
it,
yeah.
it might have been already, but
But yeah. Also, we have the little this is kind of the push car room, the little plastic push car puzzles if you ever had one of those.
Sure.
We got a little statue
Yeah,
made by
that-
me.
that statue was a process.
Yes.
That came out really nice.
Thank you. It used to look not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to
Also
be a
the
bit more rough.
Also,
yeah the
little,
gem in the middle went through some processes, and then the lighting effect really came out nice too.
Yeah.
So
also we got Tortoise's like more of these inscription decal sort of things here.
yeah, and those are just decoration. They are not secrets of
Yeah.
any kind, I swear.
Oh, and if we
Some
okay,
people.
I really don't want to do this entire hub, so I'm gonna go through the gist of it.
Yeah, the ad is not like puzzles.
What do you mean?
We can
I like
tell you what
puzzles,
to do.
It's just hard. It's just very long. But you see these touch switches here. If you grab them, if you grab all of them, these things open up into separate rooms, and you gotta grab more touch switches there, and they all open up something right here.
Hey, Hydro, how long does it take to do this hub?
Like a minute 15, a minute 20, I want to say.
Yeah.
Probably less.
Well, you're good at the
Maybe
game.
Just
more.
for-
I can't remember.
Benjaminian had like crazy fun routing this hub in this speedrun.
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
through a lot of detail. I actually talked to him through a lot of that. It was kind of neat.
Yeah. Oh,
4A hub
this,
routing was hella fun.
this cassette room used to be a lot harder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
check
haven't
the
done this
speed run.
probably once. I've done a spiked corner boost every single time.
Forget how to.
Hydro, are you gonna submit a speed run?
Probably not. I mean, maybe a 4A IL because it was fun, but like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have a second speed run on the speedrun.com, which is 39 minutes.
39 minutes.
I mean, no offense to whoever did it. That's
Yeah,
that's
just
progress.
honestly,
That's
like,
faster than I
Robson
can do it.
reading that and feeling confident about it after seeing
Yeah.
23 minutes from Ben.
Yeah. Ben's got 23
geez,
minutes.
that's a time. Holy.
Yeah, that is
23, 21.
I forgot that doesn't give you your dash back, and now I'm sad.
He thinks it can go
Maybe
into
what
the
is on
22s.
I do want to show
We'll
off
talk
this hard
about-
room.
We'll talk about the music a bit later on the cassette music.
Yeah, cassette music is
In
amazing.
5A, I think it's the best time to talk about it because that's where.
Oh yeah, because that's like Mega Curse, isn't it?
Oh, I can just.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
forgot I can just wrap around jump.
Well, the four
wrap around
cassette
jump.
songs in like 1 to 4A aren't that cursed. It's just normal cassette music, but
the jump is
swingified.
tight.
Not normal.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Alright, so we have a little chest right here. Tortoise, courtesy of Tortoise.
Oh yeah, yeah. I threw that together.
We got little rupees I made, and I can't remember who made the pots.
I made those.
Okay.
Yeah, Tortoise.
But if we throw them, they get rupees, but one of these pots, down here, gives us...
A little break animation is fun.
Fun fact actually about these spots, I think Lee managed to make that into like 3 or 4 keys using some crazy...
Oh yeah,
shenanigans.
yeah, that was something.
Yeah, the way that works is if the pot breaks against more than one wall at the same time, it creates an extra key for each wall.
The reload... No, does the key pot reload now? Okay.
But the key goes away when you die, the extra one, by the way.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's another weird fact.
And I just love the heart animation coming out of the chest.
Yeah, that came out really cool. Max added that in.
Yeah, Max added this heart animation and also the Chapter 5 heart animation, which was equally as cool.
Cassette room
I
sounds
really
like
like that
mansion.
we worked on a lot of things together, you know? Different people had their own specialties on things, and
Yeah.
it was really a group effort, so...
Also, this room. I'm pretty sure this room is entirely skippable. Like, you don't have to... Like, you don't have to... You can actually just go through this room normally, I believe I heard.
You can't skip this room.
You can't? I thought you could.
No.
Oh no,
Um,
you can't. You cannot skip the hub.
Yeah. People have looked into that,
Dang.
You
and...
can't. Yeah, there is a puzzle or two you can skip. The puzzles with the crumble blocks that you have to like hold
Oh,
and
yeah.
activate. You can demo through them and just get the coin instead of the statue.
Yeah, I will show a few of the puzzle rooms just to see like how they work. Because this one you go right, you go.
But it's really funny when you're inside the floor doing the directional inputs.
Oh,
Okay, so you first go right, you go left, then you go down.
Yeah, but basically, just a short overview of those while you play. Basically, it's a
have to do
hub
right,
similar to Power Source in Farewell, where you kind of have to like go around, collect things you need to open stuff.
oh, you... you
Except this
cheesed
one
it.
feels a little bit more than a maze. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
It came out very well.
Debug.
It came out very well.
Yeah.
It almost feels simpler than the Power Source room, in my opinion.
It is simpler, like in terms of platforming for sure.
Yeah.
And on where to go, like in terms of visuals, I think like that's one of the strongest points in that room, that you do know, like when you see the rooms, you know exactly what's going on. You don't have to like guess where to go, in a way.
Yeah, that works
That's-
pretty well.
Also, this room. This room is one people overcomplicated a lot. Like, they were like, okay, you go over here and it goes over there, and you can't move that one, alright? Can't really get off of here.
Keep this room with a ceiling pop, I think, simply because they could not figure out the solution, which is hilarious.
No, I skipped it. I skipped it with a corner kick.
Oh yeah, with the
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah, and people were like, well, what if
I
I,
still don't know how to
what if
do
I
it,
grab onto it like that? But then, you can literally just...
Dash
Yeah,
left
you
and
can
right.
just do that.
Wait,
Oh, wow. Okay.
wait, is it still activated? No, it wasn't. It's got the blank still. That was weird.
Yeah, it can happen sometimes.
Huh.
Yeah, it keeps it if they're close together.
Weird.
One of them will stay.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a glitch that never got
Also,
looked at.
Jan said loving the music on this. Some people disagree because it makes them feel stupid.
The music is more of a lighthearted, like,
It's
I don't know,
definitely
it's like-
inspired from countless reality shows in which people make themselves really seem stupid, and there's like stuff like that playing.
yeah.
Rude.
I always thought it sounded like a mystery TV show, like a comedy mystery.
Oh, yeah. Almost makes you think of The Mentalist.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Oh, and now we're coming up to... I I almost survived that somehow.
Funny.
Yeah.
Coming back to my
You
favorite...
can ride the spikes, yes. Yeah.
I've come back to
Yeah.
my favorite section in this game, or in this campaign.
Yeah, they see me rolling.
Say, hey,
Boulder.
the boulder. I made this boulder, and this boulder went through quite a few iterations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The big
it
cookie.
used to look like a chocolate chip cookie.
I still disagree, but I do agree the newer version is much better.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
If I can get up to here.
If you hang from it before it hits it.
This whole boulder section is like heavily reliant on how dash blocks work, because while it doesn't seem like it, this boulder is actually really weak in terms of how many things can break it and how many things are broken by it. Those dash blocks are like possibly some of the only things that can be broken by the boulder. Everything else, if the boulder like touches the boulder itself, just breaks.
Like, for
So-
example, here, actually, if I can show it off, maybe?
Yeah, there's a few places where like the slide block just breaks the boulder. But yeah, that's why it's basically dash blocks and spikes. That's the reason behind this design choice.
And that actually comes to play a lot in 4B. It gets more puzzly.
Yeah, for sure. In 4B, there's places where you have to like the slide blocks let the boulder like.
Yeah, the boulder can only go across a 2-space gap. So a 2-space gap is all you can have for the boulder to survive. Or a drop off. Apparently, you can just drop off anything,
Yeah, you can drop
and it doesn't break.
Yeah. Also, the music here was super fun.
Oh, I love
This
the
is
music.
really.
Also, there's
really
a hidden
cool
thing
music.
here that not many people found, but you can actually go up here.
Oh yeah. Down first. Yeah, that was added right near the end of the development.
Yeah,
I threw it in just for fun.
like a little alternate route. Not really any reason behind it.
Yeah, it was a little faster for speedrun, I think. But
Yeah, it's
Oh, that.
definitely-
I don't think.
yeah, I don't remember.
It should be faster simply
I think
because
Ben
you don't
uses
have
it
to
when
be
he did.
there all the time.
Yeah, there's no real climbing involved, so
Yeah, there's also some Ned Trellemer, sorry if I'm butchering your name, said in chat sad that there are no berries.
oh yeah, that would be tough.
Normally, just saying, if you ever find yourself in a situation in which a giant rocket chasing you, you should not search for berries at that time. That is heavily recommended.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good point.
maybe try and survive before anything else.
Yeah, you should possibly be better off just prioritizing your survival.
Oh, in this room, I actually had an Easter egg in this room that I can actually get to without spending an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one is tough to
I'm
get to.
surprised at how many people actually found it, because I had no idea until the release.
Yeah, me
that it
too,
existed.
honestly. I think
Oh, wow.
the dash.
You got that
thing-
first try.
Oh yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like, there's only one pixel that spikes actually hit you, but for those who wanted the Undertale reference,
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, but the boulder idea, of course, was there kind of from close to the beginning, I think, because
yeah,
it's such
it actually had
a
some funny
Indiana
origins.
Jones thing.
Yeah, like the Gur just showed an Indiana Jones scene as an example of what we kind of wanted the look for Chapter 4, and I was like, we need Boulder.
Yeah, basically the ad said we need Boulder, and I said to him, if you sprite it, we add it, and then he sprited it almost immediately.
And you also did the background tiles there.
Yeah, the
with
little papyrus face.
papyrus
Yeah.
skull.
Oh, and that sprite with the little scarf, that's a custom, that's the only skeleton that has it. It's called Times New Roman in the files.
Times New Roman. Yeah,
That's
fun.
cool.
Why is it called Times New Roman?
Because
Oh,
Priors and Sans are all fonts.
Their font names.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And now we get to the end here. Little cutscene.
This room got nerfed.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one definitely nerfed. We had to.
Yeah, this cutscene was fun. I think the ad and I worked on like the logistics quite a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
This is probably my favorite spoopy screen, by the way, just how dynamic it looks.
Oh, did you move it around?
Yeah. Just like the
The-
sections of
The
rocks.
arrow keys.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
So, while I'm in like a 40-second delay, I'm assuming that we're coming into the chapter 5.
You can probably
Yeah.
skip ahead. My stream shows it as the delay caught up to the screen, but
I
Yeah.
hope so. No, it actually made it worse. Oh well,
Oh.
I got it.
So for anyone watching though, you can do that with all of the end screens. You can use your directionals to move them around. That's what Vanilla does that too.
Yeah.
It's just everything's on a different layer. So
So yeah, we are coming into the last chapter, into chapter 5, and chapter 5 is divided into 2 parts. First part being sort of a intermission type checkpoint, where you kind of fall very deep into the temple and you try to survive the fall. And the way we did that was very interesting, to say the least.
should I just jump into it?
Yeah, just jump into it. Or fall into it.
Behold the power
Yeah,
of moving
Roger.
triggers.
So yeah, basically the entire room is falling. The
Yep.
blocks are falling, you are falling, the checkpoints are falling.
Everything except the walls is moving in this room.
Everything is falling. You're only falling slightly faster because slightly slower because there's up. I think.
oh, is that
Wait,
No,
that's
no,
also-
no,
it's downward.
already. You do fall.
You already fall
Yeah.
slower, it's just...
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you get like gigantic air between the blocks. But like
Yeah, like in debug, that room's.
yeah.
Yeah.
This required a lot of logistics to make because at first we realized that we wanted it, but then we realized that like how in the world we're gonna like have checkpoints because there is there's no such thing as a moving respawn point in Celeste. Nor there should be, honestly.
No, there should
But
be
now there is.
apparently.
Thanks to the
For
nerf.
this.
I
Yeah,
mean, there's
so
really no
basically
place to use it.
what's going on is that the respawn points actually don't move. Those actually stay in the same place. However, the change respawn triggers are attached to certain falling blocks, the red ones, and those essentially change your respawn to the same node. So if you die, you actually start the room or the section of the room in a completely different place than you were to be if you've done it normally without dying. Like, it's a completely different Y level, even though it's the same gameplay, just because of how the room is structured.
Yeah, and also
Yeah, if anybody hasn't understood any of that, don't worry about it. Me neither.
Yeah, it's hard to wrap your head around for sure because
it's super cursed.
It's
Yes.
cursed. Yeah, we essentially have a controller which attaches triggers to entities that can be like attach stuff to, and they move in the same way the entity moves. And this is not limited to falling blocks, by the way. We are using it on slide blocks. Actually, we've used it on slide blocks for camera triggers that snap to the slide blocks. That's a thing that we did.
Yeah, so the camera trigger actually moves, right?
And very soon, like once Ad gets there, we're actually gonna use it for a transition.
I'm right here.
There's a cutscene triggers that also falls.
Also the
And
background.
that's what teleports you out of the room.
I
and
had
then
fun
there's and then there's 2 triggers that time a moving color grade trigger.
If I can just
Yeah.
show this in F6, this is the size of the
Yeah.
entire map after the falling room. This is the falling room. It can't even. It can
But
barely
also-
fit on screen.
But also look at the room after the falling room.
Yeah,
like the
that's some
very
trigger
first
stuff.
room is also completely wide, way wider than the actual part you're seeing. Simply because there are switch gates that move for like 200 blocks just to get the triggers to be timed right. This fade in is not coded. This like fade in from black is not coded. It's simply done with moving triggers. Let that
Yeah.
sink in.
Also, we got Moss here with the
Very
actual
strange.
mechanics of Chapter 5 now that we've gotten into it.
Yeah, for all those people like me who just hate the way that ice is not aligned to the wall, keep missing the ice wall.
Yeah, for all you try-hard weirdos who hate it.
Yeah, that this is for you. Please enjoy it. Like, you can actually align yourself to the wall when you wall bounce now. Thank me later. Or thank Max.
I would
Yeah.
admit it is much nicer than if this was ice walls, I would admit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd Sprited it and Max coded it, so thank them too. But yeah, like, I really hope this like translates over to more maps because I just want. to
Yeah,
be
it's
able-
just better ice wall.
We also
It
have
is.
yellow. We have yellow chompy plants here.
Yeah. So we are moving on, and we're about to hit the lantern, which is by far the most complex mechanic of this mod.
Oh boy.
And you should probably chill around for a bit because there's a bit to explain here, and there's also the cassette stuff like after, which we.
I'm just trying to get there right now. This is not much, just moss.
Yeah, fair enough. But basically, the lantern, which is why is it so complicated? Because it's an entity that interacts with other entities in a completely different way than ever. Basically, what it does, it makes moss disappear and make the ice walls essentially become iceless, and you can suddenly climb them. Which is also a very important note. We made an entity that's both like holdable and grabbable, so it's not like Theo where you can't grab and you have to neutral. We did it mainly because ropes are a thing and we kind of wanted to keep using them.
Yep.
Oh, we're here. So
Nice.
basically, if you go up here, this spiny plant blocks the way. Its hitbox is solid. You can't get through.
Yeah, and once you get the lantern, that changes. The spikes retract, and you can now go through them essentially. And
That was a
one
fun,
more
fun
thing.
animation to make.
Which you'll see in a bit. Another
Like,
animal.
Go right here. Press Z. Thank you, Greedy. We have a lantern.
And for speedrunners, you can just pick up the lantern, I think, and then drop it and go back.
Yeah, I
Wait,
will
you
say
can?
that
Yep.
the hitbox of the lantern is.
I think it might have changed, but that's what you can
No, I
do.
think you can. I think you can.
Yeah,
You can't dash with it though. That's the limitation.
Yeah, you.
'cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
you still get this one as long as you've reached the other one. Anyways,
Lantern
that's not important.
Yeah, lantern tech is possible, although it's much harder simply because by design the hitbox is smaller. Of course, it would not make sense for the lantern to have a hitbox that's as large as a Theo crystal. So the time window in which you have to grab or re-grab the lantern is a lot smaller when you're moving fast. Yeah, by the way, for the falling room you can do it deathless, but we actually decided to do the golden like from the second section and onwards. The reason is because you can die unfairly with the falling room. The kill boxes are also falling, of course, because everything is falling in the room. But they actually move slightly slower than everything else, so it doesn't feel completely useless to have them.
Snake.
What it means is that if you're timed incorrectly, like if you're just timing things wrong without your fall, you can essentially die pretty harshly to a kill box that you didn't prepare for. And that's why we kind of thought it was unfair and moved the golden to chapter 2. Also, we never coded a moving strawberry. I think that's fair. That's also a very valid
Yeah.
reason.
That would be funny.
Oh god, that'd be cursed.
Moving strawberry. They should actually have a moving strawberry just in a regular level would be amazing.
Yeah.
Imagine like a troll level where a strawberry actively moves away from you.
Like the touch switch that moves to the next spot
Yeah.
once you reach it.
But also here we have the snake, and this one is named Salazar. This one was so much harder to spray than I thought it would be, and it honestly wasn't even worth it.
I mean, snakes. Okay, snakes when they crawl, they stay like on the floor. They don't go like up and down like worms. So
Yes, that's true. They slither side to side, so we can't really
in the end,
show
you
that.
Can't really, yeah, you can't make snakes move naturally.
Is there a way to get to this come spot?
Just with the lantern.
Oh yeah, you get the lantern, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go up here. A view. Oh, and you wanted me to show off this cassette room?
Yeah, this cassette room specifically, because there's a few technical details to talk about.
I
First
love
of all,
this.
we haven't spoken at all about the swing cassette blocks.
Oh yeah, swing cassette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Go
if
for
you
it.
don't know, swing is a musical term in which the intervals of time are a bit different. Instead of being completely straight, like 1, 2, 3, 4, they go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If that made sense, nice. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Just Google what swing is. But yeah, Max essentially made blocks that work like that. You can use vanilla music on them, and it's pretty funny.
Oh really?
So, yeah, it actually sometimes works like really well. The Summit cassette one like sounds really well on swing, apparently.
Cool.
So yeah, you can.
I
mess
assume
around with
resort.
that. Basically, any cassette theme will play on swing, like even if it wasn't meant to, when you use the blocks. But another thing on this room specifically, it's long, also because we wanted just a different cassette room that isn't just like 2 seconds. But also the music here is twice as long. And for anyone who doesn't know, that is cursed in terms of cassette stuff. It's actually really, really cursed. And the more cursed about it is that unlike everything else, I actually didn't use any code to make that twice as long. I had to basically solve a giant logic puzzle in F to make
You
that
have to
work.
like do a loop or
The
something
girl playing
inside of
Barways, you
Yeah.
make them.
There's like recursive loops,
Yeah.
and then there's like every 256 sound comes from a different place to make like the loop
Oh,
actually
God.
work and not spaz out. And yeah, there's a clip I posted in Jungle Core that I might post on my Twitter or something about some of the failed
Let's go.
attempts, which were pretty insane to listen to. So yeah, you can have a laugh about that one.
I
But
got
yeah, basically,
Nice job.
but basically, yeah, this cassette tune is twice as long. That means that instead of posting 256 snippets, it's 512 different snippets, like different audio files. And
Oh,
This
they
is
were
the-
PC then.
like if you don't have 30 plus gigs of RAM, you may have trouble like opening that project in Fmod.
I believe I have to head out,
Alright.
but I mean, you guys are pretty close to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
so,
yeah. Thanks for being here.
yeah, for sure. It was just fun going back over the projects.
Yeah.
So good luck with the rest of the stream, you guys.
And yeah, shout out to BDE for being an amazing modeler and just
And,
Yeah.
and helping out with everything else.
Yeah,
On top of that.
He's a dope person.
hell yeah.
Thanks a lot.
right. We are coming in
The heart room, actually.
into. Could we do the heart room? It's pretty long actually.
It's not too bad.
Oh, I don't know. It's
If you first try it, you sort of like it.
Yeah.
The death is very costly.
Yeah, a death is very costly. A death are made cost
I'll
more
try.
than-
Like, I think I remember how to do it.
So,
I don't know. I don't know how
basi-
many people would argue with me, but I think it's the best part. It's at least the most creative
I'd
one.
argue.
I would agree. I really like it. Yeah, but basically, you need 2 lanterns to get the heart. One of them is in this room, another one is in another room, and you kind of have to like bring both of them to the heart area. And yeah, you're definitely not remembering how to do this because you can't start with the lantern that's in.
Yeah, I know. I was just getting the shot
Yeah,
right.
he's headed towards it.
You're a little bit more behind than everyone else.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
so if I get
I-
into here,
I will say that I experienced a massive delay. There's nothing
Same.
to do about it. Like, I'm talking 40 seconds or more, so if I'm not timed, just bear with me, I guess.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, and also, Lynn decorated this level.
Yeah,
Oh, it was one of the only ones that I really didn't touch at all.
yeah, for the beast they do, I think, right?
No, I ended up doing the B-side because
I remember doing most of the tiles and stuff on the B-side, but
Yeah, you-
probably did the pickles.
yeah, you did the tile set stuff, and then I copied Lynn's style. So
Yeah.
there we go. And now is the tedious part.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, so if I place you here,
I put a skull there though. Yeah, that one needs to go there, I think, and then no.
and you
Yeah.
can't even bring it up here. It's so sad. Okay, I'm kind of nervous right now.
Yeah, this is the part where if you die, it's gonna cost you, like, a lot.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here. There we go. We're safe now.
Nice.
Yep, nice job. And
Yeah, you have to go, like...
I love this animation too.
yeah, this one looks really cool.
This is the part where I should, like, how is it that you do it? You like... It's
So
like
what-
somewhere you go backwards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You can ultra off of it or whatever.
Yeah, Lenny had a really fun hard ultra actually. He managed to hard ultra into the spiny plant, like
Yep.
on the very left, and die.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty classic.
I don't know how to do it, so I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah, you get it. But yeah.
Now I
thankfully the heart is like once you get the animation, then the heart is there, and you don't need to do the whole thing again.
And oh, so must be Max took the animation from the heart breaking and used that as the animation from the lanterns being collected, as it's got the same like particle animation there. I just noticed. That's all.
Yeah.
So, not sure if anyone even knows what I'm talking about there. So
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, don't worry, Tortoise. Also, Return of the Mushrooms. Yay.
Yeah, so we're at the part
Mushroom
where,
boy.
like, we got the cassette, we got the heart. Now it's just basically a run to the finish line.
yeah, I think a lot of
Are you
people
gonna do the funny?
thought this level would be shorter.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
snake facts.
In hindsight, what we should probably have done is to divide the fall part and the rest of the level. Like an intermission chapter and an actual chapter, if that makes any sense.
Celeste is chapter 9, and you're talking about intermission chapters.
I mean,
Yeah.
basically just to like let people know that it's not a whole chapter like that. falling thing, because some people expected like the whole chapter to be a giant falling room.
Yep.
Also, it is entirely possible.
Hey, Tor-
I don't have variants on.
No.
Yeah, you can technically. Somebody was able to dash in there.
Yeah, but it calls you a cheater if you get in there, I think. Except, or no, you changed it, didn't you?
Yeah, because someone got it legit.
Someone got it legit, but I don't think we've updated it with. Maybe it's updated with
Oh, I can F6 in there. I
new
think.
text. You can invincibility and just walk in.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
I don't have
that would
variants
be-
on.
Oh, you can turn them on if you want with assist.
Yeah, you can. If you go to the command like line,
Yeah, and
and
just type variant.
Oh. Variant. Stability?
No,
No,
like,
just-
just variants,
just
and that'll
word
like
variant.
activate variants on the file.
Variant. Oh no,
Okay.
you mean like just leave and. How do I? I'm confused. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's
You
just
can
a
just-
command. We can move on.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
game
think
doesn't
it's
want me to
actually
move on.
the word assist is what you want to type there, actually.
Or yeah, basically.
Just so you know.
Slash assist?
No, just assist and then press enter. Or whatever.
And then you can go back to the menu, and you should have it. Oh, you already did it, yeah.
Oh, here it is. Got it to the separate menu. Here we go. No snake facts for cheaters. So sad.
Yeah, that's still in there. I don't know if that got changed.
Probably should, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can check it
someone got
before we do
it.
any updates.
Oh yeah, this room. I like this room. This room's fun.
There's actually going to be an update soon, just to fix random things.
Oh no! I forgot you had to be fast.
Yeah, that's why you have to
Yeah.
be able to grab it and actually jump off in
A few
time.
words about the updates plans for this project. Because these rooms are going to be pretty straightforward from now on. There's not going to be a lot of new stuff. It's kind of going to be like an ending, like last. I don't know what to call it. Just like Summit. Essentially, you do some familiar stuff in new ways. There's nothing new.
Well, there's nothing at the very end, but yeah.
Yeah, well, when we get there, we get there. But basically, the update plans are like so. We're gonna update very soon with some fixes, but then the next update is probably gonna be the seasides. I don't know exactly when it's gonna be. Right now, we have like 3 of them mapped, but only 2 of them tested.
So it's about halfway now.
Ooh,
You
the
can
music progression. Yes,
take
let's go.
timeline from that, I guess. There have been talks about a 6th final farewell style chapter. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about that because I'm not sure if that's 100% happening yet, but just so you know, there might be more coming. But the more like, I think personally, the more big thing that's about to come, we're gonna upload some tutorials, some Ahorn tutorials on how to use a lot of these things that we've made, because as much as like Into the Jungle used Jungle Helper and the audio pack and stuff, Jungle Helper was not meant to be just for Into the Jungle. It was meant to be a mod for everyone to use. And we want to really emphasize that by letting everyone not only use it, but know how to use it in the best way possible. So we're gonna do some tutorials in Ahorn on how to use some of the more complex entities. Just all the entities in general, like what are the settings that you can know about. Stuff like the moving triggers, how to like make that happen. Yeah, just to get more people into modding too. Because I'm pretty sure there's some people who are not active in the Discords and would like to know how to mod, and I think
Very cool.
There you go. Oh, oh dear.
So, yeah, me and my massive delay, I'm probably seeing you in the previous rooms, but we are like starting to see swap blocks, which are completely vanilla. Just like Summit, in like the very end of Summit in vanilla, we kind of went back to the basics. When it comes to like mechanics, it was just dashes and like platforming. Here, I kind of wanted to do the same. Alright, especially after the like boulder section and the falling section, we just wanted a sense of familiarity, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just to make the player feel a little bit more at home with the mechanics.
It also gets really hard.
Yeah.
We definitely spiked the last few rooms for sure in terms of difficulty.
Yeah, as soon as you start going vertical, the difficulty jumps up quite a bit. These last few rooms. But it's fair.
Yeah, it's not only it's fair, it's completely like, once again, no deck, you can do it. It's just gonna take a bit of tries. And, you know, it's important to like note that when most of us first played Celeste, it took a while to complete. Like, I don't know if about you guys, but for me it took like, I think 8 hours.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
8, 7, 8. Like, simply because everything is new. So, for all the beginners out there who are scared about mods being difficult, this mod should be treated the same way as far as how hard or easy it is, in my opinion. It should be treated as something which is a step up from like 7A, even like Jungle 1A is a step up from Summit a little bit. And then you just continue from there, and the difficulty like, somewhat spikes in a way that makes you just a little bit better. And yeah, I really hope we've managed to do that with this mod, because that's what we intended to do, really. We wanted people to have a sense of like, let's continue from where we left off in terms of like the main path.
Go. I like that room.
You're still in the 2-lantern room, right? The one where you set up your jump.
I just did it.
Okay, so my delay isn't that bad then.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind, it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, he spends a little time in there. But this next room is actually a really good challenge. That last jump is...
Makes me think of that one room with the slide block, or with the swap blocks at the end of Farewell. Especially this last part.
Oh yeah, that room's kind of hard. I just caught up with the stream. Yeah, that one's just tough one.
Oh right, I got it.
There's a few rooms in here that look very scary.
Yeah, but you're up in the air the whole time, so you gotta like not mess up. It's a little rough.
Someone said in the chat, Chapter 6, Theo joins and dies.
Yep.
Fun fact, it was very early into development, but we have considered Theo being the main character.
Wait, actually? Oh.
Yeah, we have. But like very early, like the first one.
I don't think I ever saw anything with that.
I don't think we did it. We just talked about it briefly.
Yeah, we just talked about it. We didn't do it at all in the end because like
I might be dumb.
the lantern kind of came up and we realized it would have probably been too much of a challenge to write both Maddie and Theo with the lantern.
Also, storyline was really a thing that got talked about, and I think from the beginning you didn't want to do any story, so that's kind of what we ended up with anyways.
I don't think it's exactly no story as much as
Yeah, I think it's interpretive.
dialogue-less.
Visual storytelling vibe.
It's a story that tells itself, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Because there
and
is like progression. Madeline goes into a journey. They like get into a temple. And all they explore. You get the point. There is a sense of like progression in the story, but there's just not a lot of dialogue.
yeah,
This was done
Oh yeah.
for a few reasons actually.
Oh my god, Dad.
Part of it is simply workload actually. We just didn't think we could invest enough time to make dialogue that is as good as the main vanilla game.
exactly.
Because that's really hard because the dialogue for the main game is just so high standard, so high quality that's kind of new. We can't compete with it really.
I also personally, if I can go on a tangent,
Sure.
I personally have sort of a grudge against maps that make use of Badlands in Madeline's story, like,
Oh yeah.
and like still have them fight even though they're supposed to be taking place after the
Yeah.
main game or chapter 9. Like, not saying you can't make a story from that, I just think the average modder isn't a good enough writer to top what they did in Celeste. And there have been some good stories, but I feel like it should be different.
I mean, not even the average modder. It takes like very specific skill sets to be that good in dialogue writing. Like, not every writer is that good. Like, it's just the dialogue itself is just that much different than anything else.
Yeah, their characters are really natural sounding. They don't sound like they're
Yeah,
forcing a story on you.
Another reason for the no dialogue policy was localization, actually.
Yeah,
Because,
localization could be.
once again, we were working with a small team here. We are aware that has limitations, especially we don't reveal anything. Like
You get the troll spike.
the first half I So like basically dialogue means a lot extra work that needed to be done and wasn't necessarily things that we wanted to do. Because while writing is fun, implementing it in the right way is hard.
It's like
Finally.
a full role. Like somebody would have had to be devoted to it and working with everyone else to decide everything was okay. And also in the chat, epic music. Yeah, chapter 5 music is my favorite main A-side music. Sure, it's just really solid.
Thanks. The music, by the way, is also available on this channel.
Yep. Yeah, on this YouTube channel.
We have all the albums, we have the remixes for the B-sides, and the cursed cassette things.
No. Please don't.
Cassettes
check
are the
mark.
best.
There's a check. No, there's not. Damn it.
No checkpoint there, but you're almost to the end
Should
of
have
the
called
road.
it Destiny's again.
Nope.
Yeah, I think this room is actually really fun. I like
It's
this.
fun, it's just these last rooms are also very long.
Just like a
Yeah.
heads up, you don't need neutrals at all. Like, no, not even in the B-sides.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though neutrals can make things much easier, you do not need them. And if you don't use them, while it is a difficulty difference, it's definitely viable to just disable neutrals and try the chapters and just beat them. Because the difficulty is designed around neutrals not being
Let's
too much.
go. We are here.
Nice.
That's the first time I've ever done that legit.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yo.
Congrats.
Okay, now we're coming into old site.
Yeah, old site. Is,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and there's a
Yeah.
squirrel at the top of the on the background tiles there.
Oh, really?
The very top, yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, and
funny
a
story
snail.
about this one.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
decal.
snail.
but-
Oh, I see it. Yeah, that's cool.
Basically, me and Tortoise like talked about how to end the chapter, and
Yeah.
just like I told Tortoise, can you do like just a few rooms, just to like make the ending a little bit more meaningful?
Yeah, just
And, like,
extend it out a little bit. And
Yeah, extend it out,
was
make
like-
people have a sense of exploration of like the outside of the temple. And then he said, yeah, no problem, and suddenly I see this.
yeah,
Without-
copy
Yeah, no
paste.
problem. Just yoink vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly vanilla 2A, and like...
Also, Tortoise, can
Yeah.
we talk about this one tile right here? Because
That is in 2A,
I
and
know,
I filled it.
it's in 2A,
filled
but
it.
this is a patch of grass. 2A, it's ruins. It makes sense in 2A. This is a patch of grass. Why is a rock in there? It annoys me so much.
I filled it in after you complained about it, because it was hollow.
Oh, it was
actually.
okay.
Now it's
Fine.
now it's
good
stone.
compromise. Good compromise. There's also a pile of skulls here. That's not disturbing at all. Oh, and this rope right here, specifically the troll speedrunners.
yeah, the
Yeah.
rope actually upsets speedrunners so much.
Yeah, this is...
For some reason.
Oh yeah, obviously. I mean, it's it's literally awake. I mean,
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
if I can get this landing
I
over
think
here.
there's a corner booster, right? That's why I
thought-
like it so
I
bad.
thought the spring room here that I adapted with enemies or death was worked out all right.
Oh, you put his name in game, Salazar. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, I threw that in.
Oh, is this the original lantern that Madeline was gonna carry?
Yeah, the big ones
Mhm.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same size as her, basically.
And we have our little kiosk that Tortoise put together, right?
Yeah, I made the reskin to look like the jungle.
They look so tiny. Look at them. Look at them.
So yeah, that's basically it. The
That
cutscene,
ma-
by the way, the cutscene at the end is not always the same. A lot of people.
oh yeah.
A lot of people haven't really seen it because they just debug or play on different saves every time. But that dialogue changes based on like stuff,
Yeah.
like how much berries you have, how fast you completed the chapter.
Yeah, I think there's probably like there's over
There-
20 different endings
Yeah,
for
and
sure.
there's a few rare ones which are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
normal one, I think.
Yeah, well, this is
This
first
is the
playthrough.
first, yeah,
Yeah.
if you're doing first playthrough, you're always gonna get this one. But after you do it again, you get like different ones.
Also, someone said, quick question, can the oh yeah, this chapter end screen, this custom one. The music.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I like that music.
Right, there's custom
Yeah,
music there.
just like Summit, where like in vanilla, once again, Summit has a slightly different ending tune than everything else, both for the A and the B sides, and yeah, we kind of replicated that.
I want to see if I get any different ending if I like F6 at the end. Just now that it's my
I
second.
think there's a cooldown on it. I think there's a bit like we specifically made a measure to like prevent people constantly debugging,
Yeah, I don't think you can just debug,
not ruin immersion.
but you
Also-
can get a different ending at least.
Also, Wombat, quick question, can the spiky lizards in Chapter 3 please be canonically named Cletus? I don't know what Cletus is, but they're named Sammy, the spiky salamander, or the skinks, the spiky skinks.
Yeah.
Or salamander, either works. Lou's back again. Don't forget to stop and say hi to your pal Theo once in a while. Alright, that's
Oh,
a
yeah,
different ending, but...
Yeah, that's a different ending.
Is there one if you get 0 strawberries?
No?
Oh.
No, we'd split it up to 25%, 50, 75, and 100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my favorite ending by far is the ARB one.
Oh, ARB is funny. Yeah.
Yeah, we implemented
just-
a specific sound effect just for that, and it's hilarious.
Oh, that's right. You added the
Ooh,
crash.
if I go to my normal file,
That's cool.
oh no, I don't have nearly enough berries to do it in this stream.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. On your
Maybe
regular
for a
one.
bit longer, I guess.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But But yeah, this is. It looks like a game. It looks custom. Like this could be a game on its own if Celeste didn't exist.
I really just want to say, like, and I don't want to toot our horn here, but like, I think this mod turned out to be so much more than we expected it at the start. Like, we did not expect a 3D model, we did not expect so many custom stuff, so many custom code, and then it just happened because we all just gave love to this project.
We just got more and more ambitious, really.
Yeah, like, eventually I found myself, like, just saying to people, okay, holy crap, this has to stop, we want so much and we just can't have it all. And yeah, like, oh my god, the amount of stuff that has been done before I even said that is just mind-boggling. Like, 2 months or 3 months in, I just looked in Ahorn at all the jungle helper and the list just kept going.
Yeah.
Like, and it just made me realize just like how much has happened in this past year.
Yeah,
yeah.
and it did. It took just over a year.
We could have not done this like with any other team, I think. Like,
everyone was great.
Team for the perfect project.
And there was lots of help from contributors, but we had a solid base team though. It was really nice.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to ask in the chat? Because we're done with the main game now.
Yeah, so we can just answer anything really. Turns out the thing I had to go today was rained out, so I don't think that's gonna happen. So I have more time than I thought.
Nice. When did we start on the project? April last year was the first time I ever contacted anyone about the project. We actually like worked on stuff from May last year, so around 14 months ago.
Yeah,
overall, it's pretty much a year and a month. I think that's how long it took.
Yeah, I looked in the history before the stream here, and you finished mapping 1A in July, sometime halfway through July, I think, and
yeah, that makes sense.
And we were working on sprites the whole time, and Style Grounds I was doing, and then I think Deco didn't get done until after the December. We actually started finishing Deco on levels. But I think all the A-sides were mapped by December or January.
Yeah, for sure. By the time the trailer was out, all the A-sides were mapped, and the B-sides have already started being mapped as well.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that just gives you like time, a sense of time, I guess. I will say that decoration took a long time.
It took a lot longer than it should.
Especially on 1A and 5A, but also a lot of other places. 1A mostly because we changed the style grounds like 5 times over the course of the entire thing.
Yeah, and 3B was the cursed one because there was so much. There's so many decals in 3B. It's crazy. It just took forever to get done. But anyways, there was so much playtesting too. I mean, we found a lot of small things that we changed constantly.
The bottleneck for playtesting was actually us fixing the stuff, like, because there were so much things to fix that we kind of like had to base ourselves in testing because of that, which is insane.
And there is one speedrun skip in this level still, which is great. I like it actually. It's where you go up through the waterfall in that room ahead.
Oh, idiot wall.
There.
Oh.
Yeah. You drop down through the waterfall and then back up and respawn. It brings you. Skips a couple rooms.
Oh, nice.
It puts you up there.
Don't mind me just getting red berries while you guys are talking.
So,
There's there any topics we haven't touched on?
I mean, we haven't touched on B-sides too much, but like at the same time, B-sides are simply harder versions of the A-sides.
Yeah.
The only real difference between these B-sides and like vanilla B-sides is that B-sides teach and make use of advanced tech.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true. Advanced
there's
tech right
people
off
who
the
like
bat, too.
tech, and that's for them essentially.
I really like that the plants and mushrooms can use the advanced tech too. Like, it's really cool that that implements with them.
Yeah, that was a really
And there's
cool idea, actually.
There's still so much to explore. Like, we did explore advanced tech, but I'm sure that all those people who like super difficult gameplay will find very interesting interactions that we just didn't dream about.
Well, and there's also riding on the front of like a slide block where it's spiked. You know, you can have fun with that.
Oh yeah, I did that in like 4B for the run. That was fun.
4B.
Oh.
I personally can't wait to see the task when that's a thing.
Oh, yeah,
gonna
task we
noticed.
did not.
Ooh.
I know it's being worked on, but that's it. That's all I know at the moment. I kind of kept myself spoiler free, like until it happens.
Yeah.
I know some stuff. The time is insane. I know like the final file time. I'm not gonna say, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know it'll be under 20 minutes, but I don't know how much.
I really hope it just breaks everything. I really
It
wanna see
should.
it.
I mean, it's a task at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always unpredictable. So. Yeah, there is a lot of Easter eggs and secrets in this.
Oh, I can show off.
Most of them we didn't talk
Hey,
about.
Hydro, can you answer who is tapping? That's
Yeah, give me a second. It's like a huge list. I'll just go ahead and. Okay. Finchless, Dame Puppy, Med, Nebs, Quirin, Rich, Theo, Wakey, Hef, Zeeble, Cake, Nomis, Gogon, Tatizer, Curbs, Lost in Nowhere, Squeal, Vasher, nearly done. A Bite of Data, and TNT Fall, I think.
Fall probably. Holy crap, that's a lot of people. I did not expect that amount of people. that's pretty much the same amount of people who worked on this project.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like, that's also a good question. I have no idea, Hydra. Is that going to be like all red berries or like, well, what's the
I think it's just gonna be speed, right?
just
I think
anything?
it's any percent.
Any percent.
Yeah.
Fair. To be fair, a lot of the berries are not gonna be too interesting to task, simply because they just make things slower. But yeah,
I mean, there's one.
Like, that gigantic of a team.
Yeah, it's
That's
a big boy team.
amazing. Like, shout out to everyone who you just said. Like, I can't wait to see what people do. It sounds amazing.
Uh-oh. No, you're
We're
kidding
getting there.
me.
Oh, you did this soft lock?
Yes. No, I just... I works... Okay.
That's the only way you can do that. Yeah.
Yet so many
Actually,
people.
I've seen people get pushed through even with that setup.
Wait, what's happening here? The slide lock has went through the sideways jumpers.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that can happen.
Why is that thing?
Wait,
I don't know. I don't question it.
That's okay, sure, I guess. Now we know about another.
Grandmaster Mapper's take notes.
No.
Oh no.
I can really see some stupid GM tech being used with
Yeah.
these.
Oh yeah. I have ideas. I'm not gonna do any of it, but I have ideas.
Yep.
Alright, this
yeah,
is
that's-
used to Rec Room, by the way. There's a reason why you've never seen this.
Alright, so how do I get this?
You can push it into the block without you being in there, and then
But then how do I get in there? Oh, I get it out. Duh.
Yeah, but you push it forward when you're not in there, and then push it forward again,
Yeah, like
and then back out.
What if
I actually just use I use the red one,
There we go.
but
Hello, Flowey. Or, welcome, I'm Mary. Mary the Marigold.
Yeah.
man, I had trauma from reading that dialogue at first, simply because it reminded me of how creepy Flowey is.
Flowey
Yeah,
is
it's a direct
people like
copy
make fun
of what
him
he
now, but
says.
he's scary.
Oh, it's scary.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Hola, soy María. Estoy casi seguro de que ya hemos tenido esta conversación.
Yeah, that is. I believe we've had this conversation before.
Anyways, I guess you'll be
Yeah.
traveling to the underground soon. I think we already are underground. Kinda. Well, not really. Maybe? I don't
Well, no, it's in a
you-
temple.
know. Well,
You
does the
you
temple...
go through the falling.
Yeah, the temple
after
goes
this,
through the
so-
ground. Isn't it interesting how you had to defeat
I mean,
battle in order to gain EXP and level up?
Awfully
That
selfish
part
of you.
screwed me up, like seriously.
Yeah, I thought about that a long time.
The
and I'm
difference
like, what can I
between the
say
games-
that's creepy?
The difference between the games. That was awfully selfish of you. Almost.
Yeah, there's one more.
Some slide blocks can
that.
reveal other paths you don't want to go down. And now I can get out. And there's actually, over here, oh, this one.
Oh, are you doing the other side?
Yeah.
Oh, the other side. Yeah, you could do the other side. That's been on YouTube for a while. So.
Dang it.
You can use the red one, I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, get it out of there.
Wait, there's another side, huh?
Yeah. It's. Whoa. I thought you were gonna die. Oh, you're invincible.
Yeah, I'm invincible.
Okay. Yeah, I made it so people couldn't cheat just by being invincible or using F6. So. Oh, and Death Control. I wrote that dialogue, but.
I don't know. I give up. I wanted more. I'm
Oh
almost
yeah,
done with the
getting it
berries.
back
Actually.
over there. Oh, you can go up, right, and then down.
Oh, I already left the room.
But it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
spinning delay is being interesting again.
It's a funny moment for sure.
If you go the other way, it goes to like some secret rooms that are kind of for the ARG, but people found those first, and they're kind of like the end of the ARG, so that messed with us a little bit. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, this one.
Are you actually collecting all berries?
Yeah.
Still?
No.
Yes.
I already speedrun, let's go.
So,
This is.
I think on that note, I think it's a good time to call it.
Sure.
It has been very fun just doing this.
Oh wait, that wasn't.
It's been just a blast. It's been an adventure, honestly.
Really? That's true.
Oh right, I can't die.
Could you say it's been an adventure into the junk? Okay, I'll stop.
Please don't.
No.
Alright. And on that note, thank you all for
How many
being
more do
here.
I need?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Like,
Please don't end it there. Okay, whatever.
I only need
yeah.
3 more from this chapter.
As somebody mentioned, the you cheated room. Yeah, that's if you look at the dash sequence that I put in there and use that dash sequence, it takes you to the wrong room. But if you use the correct dash sequence that you learned through the ARG, I can tell this because I've already talked about it to the people looking into it. Yeah, you'll go to the right room.
I might have messed up the lighting, it's fine.
Oh god. Don't debug to any room on this because it will break. Debug to the second room first, like the one down, like
No.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
refuse. I refuse.
Okay, we're playing broken 5A now.
And last one. I just need
Yeah,
this
the
one last-
lighting.
Yeah,
It looks
used
so
to be-
different.
It used to be even more broken. It used to have rainbow spinners.
Oh yeah, rainbow spinners. Yeah. Right.
You actually only have. You actually collected quite a few. didn't
Yeah.
you?
And now I can just
Nice.
Actually,
still
if
got
you
the
dash,
music. Still got the music.
if you dash through to the very end and don't touch any grass, you can get the grassless ending.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
But you'd have to
That-
do that.
Yeah. I mean, I can try that. But that won't take too long.
You'd have to do it from like from the room where you go up.
It's actually better if you do that because that also takes care of the music, which is probably janky, like really janky right now.
Well, it
That's
fades
fine.
out with
You
Theo's
just
theme.
do the.
Finally made it
You're
out.
doing
How
that.
was? Oh,
You
first
touched grass.
playthrough. It's first playthrough as well. I got all red berries though. I think.
Okay, yeah, you'll have to
And
replay
you
it.
should be able to like go again.
Yeah, I can just.
Yeah.
Have the all red berry dialogue.
Is there different dialogue if you don't touch grass?
It's
no.
There's a thing.
Easter egg.
Okay.
it's a UI display.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Now wait.
go to the last room before you exit the,
yeah.
exit the temple, basically.
Have you seen this
Yeah.
thing at all, by the way, Ed?
No.
See, like right there, you bumped your head on grass. That probably won't count.
Wait. Really?
Yep. Yeah, it's every single grass tile. It has a trigger on it.
I thought you just had to stand on it.
No, I think even if you're the underside of all of them, or,
Dang it. All right.
and it's when you land on the last platform in the last room.
Oh.
So-
All right. So I'm
check
here. I'm
it.
fine.
Yeah. I think.
Oh,
Oh, did you?
this is hard
I
even
need
with
it.
dashing.
You actually have to start earlier than that.
Right here.
You have to start down in the room below at the last checkpoint. There's a little bit of grass on the walls. That actually count too.
Damn it. Tortoise, how thorough were you?
Way too. You can start right there though. It's fine. It resets the trigger when you're standing there.
Oh, okay. So this
don't
is
have to
fine.
restart
This is
the track.
fine. This orange
Yeah,
stuff is
you can
fine.
just. Yep.
All right.
That orange stuff is fine.
I don't want to talk about it.
It's actually really difficult to.
So can I
Yeah,
just
it
debug
took
to
me
the
like a
end?
solid 50 minutes.
Can I actually debug to the end?
Nope.
Nope. Wow.
Nope, you need to do the whole thing. It's mood.
No, I think you can actually. You can try debugging from here.
Okay, if I fail this, I'll just try again and debug.
Yeah, start.
And
Okay. Don't touch anything. This I can just
Even-
go over.
even if it resembles grass, you can't touch it.
Green equals no touch, basically.
Yeah.
Don't touch the green. It doesn't want to be touched. I almost touched it there. So if I stand here. This is so dumb.
It is dumb. It's just funny.
Yeah, it is though. Okay, do I get A or B?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you should.
you should.
Boy. Unless you get a speed run.
Oh. I
Oh,
wish
yeah,
I had like an
it-
echo effect on my mic. No.
If you get a speedrun, it actually overrides it.
Oh, yeah,
Adeline,
this
you
is
won't
ARB.
believe the adventure I'm on. Wait, what? Where are you at, Theo? I'm in the depths of the fridge, searching for the mysterious odor. Theo, if you got a second, I got some great news. Hold up.
You get custom sound effect.
You okay? I'm fine. What's going on? I think I found all the strawberries. YOLO. You're the best berry hunter. Let me know when I should stop by for some of that famous strawberry pie. Well, why don't you come over and help me make it? With the mysterious odor in the fridge. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, this was super fun.
That was worth it. That was worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was fun.
So yeah, with that being said, since there's no more question in the chat, thank you all for being here, and hope you enjoyed. There's probably going to be some more content from us in the future, in form of tutorials and stuff, but also stay tuned for the seasides, which will hopefully come pretty soon.
Yep.
And yeah, with that being said, I'm the Gur90. The ad is the YouTube lead spriter and the one who actually played the game. We have Tortoise on here, which was the main spriter and decorator and just visuals person of the collab. We have Hydro here, which broke as many rooms as possible. For better or worse, and BTE was here earlier. He had to leave, unfortunately. He was the one who made the 3D model. And yeah, with that being said, if there's anything else you guys want to say?
No, I'm all good. This
Yeah.
was fun.
This is.
Same here.
I'm taking you up on that challenge, Tortoise. If Hydro doesn't already have it, I'm gonna be going for it tomorrow.
I do have the
Oh, I'm nearly
$100
done.
waiting.
Wait, what?
I've died I've died twice at the end.
Oh,
Right, bye guys.
oh dear.
All right.
Oh dear. All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh, you had a
Bye.
good stream, guys.